shit. The legend has returned. He has returned to the dojo. He has returned to the dojo. What's going on, my brother from another mother? Master Chaos. What is cracking?
Oh man, I'm happy to be back. I felt like we missed a whole week together. It felt so weird to see your beautiful face. It feels like it's been forever, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me again. I think we have our best two pack of movies here that we've ever done. Honestly, I think it's so perfect, dude.
Well, you can thank the Movie Dojo Army for recommending this. So thank you guys. And speaking of the Movie Dojo Army, who is here right now? We got 16 people already here. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, Juan, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the Shizzy Show.
Hey, everybody.
All right, who else is here? Severio, boom boom, like a boom boom. Bob Odinson, what's going on? 3Y3, Omegon, Andre Atkins. Yes, Asian movie enthusiast in the house. You gotta love Eric. Gene, John Martinez in the house. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it going. That's right. 17 people here hanging out. And I'm sure more of the Movie Dojo Army will arrive a little bit later soon. So, what have you been up to, my brother, before we get into the knit of the grit?
Oh, man. Well, recently, let's see, we went up into the snowy country for my son's 6th birthday. And, I vlogged all that good stuff.
Nice.
Today, I dropped a video that's doing really well on my channel. And I don't know if you've heard about the whole thing with Army Hammer, the whole Army Hammer scandal. That's
the Movie Dojo Army was kind of letting me know a little bit during last night's stream, and I was like, "What the hell is happening? What the fuck?"
Yeah.
But go ahead and give me your take, your theory, really quick.
I did a whole video. It just went up today, covering everything. Basically, he has these DMs that were leaked between him and, I guess, this girl that he was having a really insane relationship with, and it just revealed how utterly psychotic this guy is. I mean, yeah. I'll give you a taste of what he was talking about. He was talking about shit like, "Oh, I want to cut you up into pieces and fuck the pieces." Stuff like, "If I can't sleep at night, I'm gonna cut you and then drink, suck on your blood until I fall asleep." And like, well, I mean,
here's my question. Here's my question. How did these get leaked?
The girl that he was in the relationship with, I guess she was talking with a friend.
Okay.
And she shared the tweets or whatever, the Instagram DMs with her, and I guess that's what was leaked.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah. So and of course now he's in damage control. He had to like quit a movie that he was on. But dude, I mean, it's 100% verified that it's his. His account and all that stuff.
Maybe he's just half dinosaur.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Boom, boom, jaga laga boom, 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 jaga laga boom, bah, boom, boom, jaga laga boom. Yeah. Anyway, well, that's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen to him after that, because that's just so bizarre. When chat mentioned it yesterday, I was like laughing hysterically. I was like, he's trolling. Come on, like this sounds like a troll text, right?
100%.
Yeah, so
there's pages and pages. It's not like one or two things.
Yeah,
pages and pages of stuff. Oh, I want to break all your bones and like and fuck you in the butt and all this stuff. I'm like, holy shit, dude, this guy is on another level.
Well, can I ask, what were her response texts though? Did she respond to these?
She did, but her responses were very like robotic. It was like, oh, what will you do? What are you gonna do with me, daddy? And like kind of like creepy shit like that. So she was like taking them on, obviously, because I guess they were into that shit.
That's probably his way out. Then that's probably how he's going to get out. Because if that's her response, like she's like, "Hey, all right, you're gonna eat my intestines, woo!" If that's her response, then most likely
he barely responded. It was mostly him saying crazy shit that he was like. She would do stuff like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay." Yeah. So she was keeping it kind of like almost robotic in her responses. It wasn't like she was like, "Yeah, I like it. I like that." Right. Go more, do more to me. She wasn't pushing it too much.
Yeah.
But it seemed like at least she was open to hearing him out and his ridiculous like psychotic fantasies.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch your video. Chat. Make sure you check out Master Chaos's video. We're gonna have to check that out and talk about it. But I am glad you are here. That's right.
Me too.
The legend has returned. And chat, recommended to us 2 retro video game films in the 90s, and they scream the 90s. And what are you drinking? As is tradition, what are you drinking, my friend?
I'm drinking Sassenach, which I forgot the dude's name again, but he's
the guy from the Outlander show.
The guy from Outlander. And Chad, if you remember his name, the main guy from Outlander, he's actually one of the front runners for Bond, and he's actually one of the front runners for Superman at one point. He has his own Scotch. My mother-in-law has a crush on this dude, and she knows I like Scotch. So she got me
everything with his name on it.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'll drink the Scotch, and then you can have the bottle. But it's quite good. Apparently, it's sold out everywhere. It's hard to find, so I'm very happy to be enjoying it with you guys.
Take a sip now and let it critique for chat since they are here. We're gonna this live chat testing here, taste testing.
It's good. It's fine. It's very smooth. It doesn't have that gasoline taste that some of them have.
Gasoline taste.
It's not an Isla Scotch. An Isla Scotch would be almost undrinkable, at least to me. But delicious. Put a little ice in it. I mean, that's how I drink it. I like to smooth it out a bit.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Nice. The perfect thing to drink to enjoy a crazy video game movie.
Yes. Cheers to chat, everybody. The Movie Dojo Army for hanging out with us tonight. All you badasses.
Sam Hewitt. Yes, that's it.
Keeping it simple tonight. Little Jack with a little bit of Cokey Coke. Keeping it a little simple tonight. But I did do my workout earlier. I got down. Got my 30 minutes cardio. Got that way I don't feel too guilty.
Nice.
A Saturday, I don't give a fuck. All right. Oh shit. So before we get into it, all right. So before we get into it, I'm going to provide a little bit of context. Now, you have never seen any of these movies, right? Have you ever seen these movies?
Oh yeah, I've seen them all. When they first came out, in theaters.
Okay. Oh wow. Even Double Dragon. Holy shit.
Even Double Dragon. Okay. I think I saw it with the same friend actually. We were both excited to go. Oh, awesome! This is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And, we went to see.
We'll get to that.
Yes.
So I'm going to talk about my experience with the movies first, and then we'll go to yours, and then we'll talk about how you feel about them now, 5 billion years later.
Yes.
So I remember I saw the trailer for Super Mario Brothers movie, and I was like, "Ooh, that look good. Ooh, I like me some of that." Right? First time we ever see anything like that, right? Because this is technically the first live action video game movie based off an actual video game property. We had previous movies like War Games, The Last Starfighter, Tron, but they were their own thing. You know what I mean? They weren't based off of an actual video game. They were their own movies with video game elements in them. Right. This is the first time we're getting a live action movie. So it was 1993. And till this day, right now, if I call him up, I know chat would probably love that. Do it live. Till this day, my dad will never forgive me for taking him to go see Super Mario Brothers. I just remember being so confused watching the movie in the theater. I was so confused as a young lad, and there was a part in the movie. There were 2 parts in the movie, and I can't remember which one it was. But I'll mention the 2 parts because they're cringe.
Yeah.
But when we get to those 2 parts, there were 2 parts in the movie where I literally sunk down in my seat. The little samurai sunk down in my seat in shame, cringing, as if I made the fucking movie. Like I was all embarrassed, and I turned over, and my dad's like. Looking at me, he's looking at me like fucking Tim Roth from Planet of the Apes. Right? That's how he was looking at me, right? And it was not a fun movie experience, but I remember trying to enjoy it in the theater, but at the same time, I was really embarrassed.
Right.
So that was the only time I seen it. I never revisited it on DVD, Blu-ray, never watched it again on TV.
Wow.
Because it was a kind of a cringe, confused experience. So now, many years later, watching it today, literally earlier this morning, I kind of feel the same way. Like cringe, confused. So, when we get into it, and when we start talking about it together, who knows? Maybe by the end of our verdict or review of the movie, I might see things a little bit differently, but we'll get into the positives once we go ahead and talk about your experience with Mario Brothers first.
Well, you know what? I'm one of those kids that wasn't really a Nintendo guy. You know, my friend had my best friend, who I'm still friends with, thankfully. Him and his family and his brothers were big Nintendo guys. They had every system. I had the original Nintendo. I played Mario Brothers for like fucking 2 minutes, and I'm like, this is fucking hard. This is too hard and unfun for me. So I said, no, I'm good. I think I'm good. Then when the Genesis came around, I was definitely more of a Genesis guy.
Yeah,
and transition.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
That's true. That's 100% true. I was more a Genesis guy. I was more a PlayStation guy. So I was a Nintendo dude. But when the movie came out, I saw the trailer. I'm like, this could be fun. This could be a good time. Sure, why not?
All right.
Now was this? I had to look at the. I should look at the IMDb, but I'm not sure. Was this Bob Hoskins before or after Roger Rabbit? Do you know?
After.
It was after Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then, because I knew there was something about the cast. So I saw the Roger Rabbit guy. I'm like, fuck yeah, Roger Rabbit guy's in it. He's Mario. That's perfect casting. Went to see it for my friend's birthday party, and I remember walking out going, wow, that was really fun.
Okay.
I think you know, I don't know how old I was. I was like, wow, they did a good job of like building the world and sort of making it realistic. Yeah, there was weird touches in it.
Okay.
But overall, I was impressed enough that I remember buying the VHS, and I watched it multiple times, and maybe it's because Samantha Mathis was in it, and she's so beautiful. And I liked watching it just for her, and so maybe that helped a lot. It certainly helped a lot. But my initial impressions were I loved it. I had a fun time with it.
All right. So now, since you watched it and revisiting it, I can speak, right? Revisiting it recently, how do you feel? You still feel fondness of it? You have the nostalgic attachment to it?
You know, the nostalgia's still there, but watching it critically, you know, from a filmmaking standpoint and watching it from like, what were they thinking standpoint? It's very weird. It almost feels like everybody was high on crack when they decided to do this version of Super Mario. It's like overly complicated, and they go out of their way to explain stupid shit in the game, like the mushrooms. You don't have to go, come on, man. You don't have to make the dad a fungus. That's too much. Like, I think my initial problem with it.
Hey! Trust the fungus.
Trust the fungus. That's that's the model to live by. But I don't know. I feel like the main problem they made is that they went too far in trying to explain the game. But it could have been a simple, some plumbers fall into a pipe and they discover a magical world.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
The whole dinosaur evolution thing. That was a bit weird. I don't really remember dinosaurs playing a big part in the game.
Yeah.
Did they? I don't remember that. I mean, is that a...
Not really. I mean, when you look at Koopa, it's King Koopa. That's about it, really.
Yeah, he's like a dinosaur. But
but it's just, and apparently that confused the test audiences when they first watched the movie with the whole dinosaur connection. So then at the last minute, they shooed in that animated opening. So that wasn't in the original movie.
Oh, wow.
Just to kind of help the audience understand like the origin and all that and what happened. And they tried to be smart with it and made the animated sequence look like a 16-bit game.
Right.
With the two dinosaurs for some reason having Italian accents. We just chilling out. Yeah. Like what the hey, T-Rex over here. Yeah. Butter poop. Like what the hell is happening? What is happening? Right? Well, it looks like shit, but they put it there before the audience at the last minute, apparently.
Yeah.
So, like you said, just kept it simple. It probably would have been a lot better, you know. But let's go ahead and get into it now. So it came out in 1993. Let's get the positives out of the way. And this is why I'm conflicted with the movie. So we'll see by the end of the verdict. I know a lot of chat right now. I know some Movie Dojo Army members are like hoping I give it this and it passes the grade at the end and it's not as bad. And there's another half of them going, please give this thumbs down. So right now, chat, I don't know. I'm really conflicted. And this is why I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted because if you think about it, the people they were tasked. I can speak right. Tasked with making a live action property based on a video game that had no history.
Right.
The video game had no plot. So you got to remember this. There was no plot. The Super Mario Brothers, those early games.
Yeah.
So they had to create their own, right? So the positives of the movie is the production team, the directors, everybody involved. You can tell they worked their asses off. You can tell a lot of hard work went into this. The production value was really well done. The big grand sets, the cars, the creatures, the CGI for its time was actually solid for its time. The practical effects, the creature effects of little Yoshi, actually pretty hold up today. Like it's actually not bad for that time.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, Jurassic Park came out the same fucking year.
Oh well, really? That's right. Yeah.
And Super Mario Brothers was in the theaters for 2 weeks, and then it was gone because of Jurassic Park.
Oh man,
it was yanked because they knew they were dead. They were dead in the water. So that's the unfortunate thing about the timing of the release date of the Super Mario Brothers movie. So, and you know what? Even though this is on record and this is true, even though Bob Hoskins, rest in peace. I love this guy. The Long Good Friday is one of the best movies I've ever seen. He even though he and John Leguizamo, did I freeze? Am I back? I thought I froze.
Yeah, you're good.
This is on record, and this is true. He and Leguizamo both were pretty much kind of drunk during the filming of that movie because they knew they were in a turd.
Really?
They knew they were not liking it. They were not liking it at all. After the movie was released, Bob Hoskins hates it. He went public in an interview. He said he hates the fucking movie.
Really?
However, he's a professional, right?
Yeah.
So we would never know at all that he was on the sauce while making that movie because one of the main positives of the film, he's actually legitimately good in the movie.
Yeah.
Bob Hoskins is actually legitimately good. He was making me smile in scenes when it was meant to be heartwarming, when he's meant to be caring. He's kind of like the father figure to his younger brother Luigi, right?
Sure.
And just being a goof, trying to work with the shit that he's been given to work with and trying to make it work. He was making me smile because it's Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
And he was legitimately, like you said, he was well casted, perfect casting, but he was legitimately good in the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's the stuff that the initial, the first act of the movie is that they try to establish the Mario Brothers, and they do such a good job. One thing that I really love, that I find in a movie, in any movie, is genuineness. If the actors believe what's going on, then I'll believe what's going on. We can all believe what's going on. And fucking John Leguizamo does a good job of being Luigi.
The young brother, yeah.
And Bob does a great Mario. Like, you believe them as brothers, you believe them as plumbers, you believe them as just guys hanging out in the Bronx or whatever, or Brooklyn, I should say. And they
believed it on screen, just not behind the scenes.
Sure. I don't think that's
all that matters. Yeah, that's all that matters.
I mean, that's how half of Hollywood movies get made nowadays. Actors don't give two shits about continuity or canon. If on screen the director's happy with it, that's all that matters. Right.
So again, there's some positives to the film. Like the performances. Dennis Hopper is Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. Dude,
he's been in movies just as bad as this or worse, so he's right at home.
But how do you go to Dennis Hopper and say, hey, Mr. Hopper, we'd like you to be in our movie? Well, what's it about? Well, it's the famous video game Super Mario Brothers. We want you to play the dinosaur villain. He's like, oh yeah, man, I'll do it. Like how? Like, was that like an easy sell? Did they have to pay him a lot? Did they pay him a coke? I mean, what the hell?
Knowing Dennis Hopper, that's probably how he really responded. Yeah. Sure, man.
Yeah, I'm a dinosaur. Let's do
it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do Waterworld too. Fuck it. He's right at home. He's right at home.
Oh my god.
I think he was a stock villain. Some of his one-liners were okay.
Yeah.
But
he believed it. He was very genuine. That son of a bitch. He goes, I'm fucking Koopa, man. Whatever it takes. And I was like, wow, he really buys into that stuff. And I honestly, I'm very impressed that he gave such a damn about the role overall. You know,
Monkey. Monkey.
That freaking hairstyle, Jesus, man.
So there's a lot of positives, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of positives. Do they outweigh the negatives, though? That's why we're here. That's why we're here to kind of to discuss. We're here to discuss.
Sure.
So after the ridiculous beginning, go ahead and take us in the beginning a little bit. We'll go ahead and get into it.
Oh,
horribly bad 16-bit intro.
Yes.
With dinosaurs from Brooklyn because.
Yeah, so apparently this establishes an alternate universe where dinosaurs existed, and then the meteorite hit, and the meteorite somehow pushed a group of dinosaurs into an alternate dimension, and they evolved into humans. Okay, sure. And then we go to regular Brooklyn as we know it, and we meet a group of college students that are doing a fossil dig for around some kind of building site, and they found some dinosaur bones, and they're being kind of threatened by the local mobsters. I mean, it's kind of nuts. Yeah. And the main girl, yes, the main girl Daisy meets up with the Mario brothers, and Luigi gets a boner for her, and she gets abducted by two henchmen that come out of nowhere, and then that leads them on a magical adventure into the alternate parallel universe dinosaur world, where the video game essentially comes to life, but in a very much a Blade Runner-esque type of way.
Right.
For better or worse.
Better for worse. I think, again, the positives, this had a $50 million budget. You can see it on screen. The sets, the world, a lot of hard work went into it. So props to the people who really worked hard. Was it the correct setting? No. It easily could have made some kind of fantasy world. Easily. But not fucking Blade Runner. You know what I'm saying? Why are you Blade Runner? What is happening? But we'll go with it. So go ahead, keep going.
Just in the chat, real quick. Wet movie. That baby is not mine. You can't 100% unequivocally prove that it is my child. So stop asking for child support. That's your problem. And Wet movie, send me the damn video, man. I'm trying to put a music video together. I need your video. By the way, I'm going to talk to you in a little bit, Phat Samurai. I'm making a music video, and I want you to send me some footage. We'll talk off the air.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Super Mario Brothers. So we go into this Blade Runner-esque world that's covered in this spaghetti-like stuff that at first I'm like, I didn't really get that it was fungus, because fungus doesn't look yellow. It's either green or like black. It shouldn't really look like spaghetti-like. So I thought it was like a spaghetti thing because they're plumbers or whatever. But so it's fungus, and it turns out that it's Daisy is the lost princess of this world. And then her dad has been turned de-evolved into fungus man, and he's trying to help the Mario brothers rescue her from Koopa, who it's actually not clear what he wants. He just wants the damn necklace, right? He doesn't want he just wants the necklace. He wants her to use it because she's the only one that could complete the meteorite without dying. Right. Remember the lady with the older lady with the big boobies? Yes.
Yeah, she tried to do it and she got electrocuted and all that. Speaking of big boobies, there's a lot of buxom women in this movie.
Yeah.
It's a positive. It's another positive.
There are. Yeah.
But I mean, we'll rewind a little bit though. I actually did kind of like the beginning part where you get to know the brothers, and you see them kind of struggling. You know what I mean? Like they're struggling to make ends meet. And I like it when before Daisy gets captured. I like that that scene where Scapelli's crew sabotaged the dig site, and they go back to Mario and they're like, we need help, and Luigi's still green. He's still like an apprentice. He doesn't know everything yet. Right. And I like that line where he turns around, he grabs the belt, and he goes, "Strap in, kid. We're going in," or something like that. Because Hoskins is good. He's a delight to watch, right? Great. So now we're in Cyberpunk. We're in Cyberpunk 20. What is it? 2020, 2020? Cyberpunk 2020. That should have been the real title of the game. All those fucking glitches. So now they're in Blade Runner town.
Yeah.
and Hopper's just chasing after them. He wants her. He wants the Rock, and what made me laugh when he's like, when was it Iggy and I forgot the other guy's name. The cousins, Koopa's cousins.
Oh yeah. I don't remember the names now.
Yeah, we'll just call them Koopa's cousins.
Yeah.
When they failed, he's all like, because he's like plumb. He's like, 2 plumbers probably got the Rock, man. They got the Rock, and he's all like, plumbers. Start the plumber alert.
Right. It's like what? Like I mean,
start the plumber alert. Plumber alarm. I was like, so like there's little things in here that kind of made me chuckle.
Right.
But there's a lot of pain too, man. Like we'll get to the pain. Well, anyway. So where we are now. So they run into Big Bertha.
Yes.
So before Big Bertha,
but she's done a lot of stuff.
Yes. Before Big Bertha, Mario Mario and Luigi Mario are looking for the Rock. Somebody wrote that dialogue. Chat. Somebody wrote that in the script and it got approved.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario and Luigi Mario. Yeah, that's their names. And so they're in the city looking for Daisy. And before that, the Mario brothers get robbed by an old grandma. And I'm like, is this happening? What is happening in this movie?
Right.
Mario brothers get robbed by an old granny. but then they get saved by Big Bertha, who decides to keep the Rock for no reason. Who then gets in the boots and ding, out of the way, and they're looking like, oh, Big Bertha's getting away. Yeah, and then this is Mario we got here. This is Mario Brothers movie, right?
Right.
And then they get arrested, right? Then they get defungusified because Hopper's scared of the fungus, and then King Koopa, that's right, in this Mario Brothers movie, poses as their lawyer.
That's not the weirdest thing that happens in this thing, though.
I know. Yeah, I'm just saying. Somebody wrote this. $50 million budget. I'm just saying that this is what happens. Okay. Anyway, that doesn't last long because he's Koopa. He's like, "Fuck you. Give me what I want."
Right.
And then take it from there.
Then there's just a lot of running around, and then they escape in a car, and there's a car chase. You know what this movie reminded me of? And I wonder if chat's going to feel the same way, or if you're going to feel the same way. This movie feels a lot like Total Recall. It feels like a futuristic world where there's a whole bunch of these weird cars and weird people, and it was made in like a big studio, so you have all these like fake sets and things like that, and weird people like the fat lady and the old lady and all this stuff. Like there's like so much of that like weird kind of color and character that Total Recall had. Now, Total Recall works. I think Total Recall is obviously a better story. It's more interesting. But what I appreciated from Super Mario is that it tried to give us a fully realized world. And that's hard, especially when you're trying from scratch to fucking make a Mario Brothers movie. Like, how do we make this real?
Right.
So I appreciated that. And it really felt very much like a Total Recall riff. This is like, I think 3 years after Total Recall, something like that. So anyway, they escape. And they go out into like the outer world where there's like a desert world. And I thought, okay, so maybe because I didn't remember the movie very well. I thought they were gonna like join a resistance out in the desert world, but they're there for like fucking 5 minutes. They get caught and then they get brought back. It's a really fast-paced movie. There's no real downtime to really kind of explore the world or the characters, and it's fine because they understand they were making it for a video game audience, a kid audience.
Yeah,
I get it. I'm okay with development.
Which I understand that, but at the same time, loud, obnoxious, and annoying can only entertain me as an adult for so long. Look at Luigi!
So I can watch that all day, though, man. Keep going.
Anyway, I get it. At least something was happening.
Right.
I'll give the movie that.
Yeah, exactly.
At least something was happening, and unlike the movie we talked about yesterday called Damnation Alley, which nothing happened.
Oh.
So at least something's happening. So I'll give the movie that credit. And I did actually like. It made me laugh when they're in the car and it came up on the screen that they're wanted, and their pictures, their photos of them are all like their mug shots are all goofy looking. It's like their posters placed throughout the city.
Right,
That
right.
kind of made me chuckle. But let's get to a little bit of the cringe here. So, so the cringe is when they get to the nightclub. I wanted to kill myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's no defending this, chat. When I'm watching a Super Mario Brothers movie and they get to a nightclub and people are doing choreographed dance maneuvers and it's got horrible music playing and I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? And then Big Bertha shows up and I think this might be the scene where I sunk down in my seat in embarrassment, hiding from the fury of my dad. When all of a sudden he's trying to seduce Big Bertha to get the rock, because she still got the rock between the boobies, right? And then all of a sudden the music changes to some slow motion romantic music, and they're all grinding and shit. Did you guys want to see that? Mario grinding?
I wanted to see
that. Turn you on? Do you like that?
I
grinding Mario, yeah. Especially when he puts his mouth down there between her boobies to get the rock. That turn you on? Yeah.
Hey, Mario's a full-blooded Italian male, man. Mario's got a Mario, man.
Yeah, so that whole sequence, I was embarrassed as if I made the fucking movie. And I sunk down in shame, hiding from the fury of my dad. But like I said, it's either that scene or the other scene the elevator scene later with the fucking Goombas.
Right. Oh, man.
That could be this. That, you know, I may have cringed and hid for my life twice. So why don't we just make it easy and just say I did it twice, okay? So now we have that scene. Okay, so anyway.
Kevin. Good to see you, Kevin. Welcome.
So we have that scene, and now she's turned on by the Mario sausage.
Yeah.
And now
spicy.
Right? It's spicy. And now she wants to help them, right? So she helps them escape.
Right.
Okay, take it away. Go for it.
Oh God! Now it becomes a blur because they escape and it's a series of like rescue attempts for the princess because she's up in the tower, right? And at this point, do they have the rock at this point? I'm pretty sure.
No, because I think because Crazy Lady ended up having it towards the end.
Okay.
Because they get it back from Crazy Lady after she shocks herself.
Gotcha. Harry Potter's aunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then, okay, but the Koopa he has the princess, and essentially the whole movie is let's rescue the princess. And what's the game about? Let's rescue the princess. So I mean, you got to give it to them. They did their best.
So
why
didn't they name her Princess Peach? Why wasn't she Peach?
Yeah, that was weird. That was, or maybe like
make any sense
Peach or something like that. That was weird. That was an odd thing.
All right, so we're continuing on the adventure here. And you find out later that Daisy, she her father was the ruler of the land, the king.
Yeah.
And Koopa used his what kind of ring was that? The
de-evolver?
Yeah, he used the de-evolver on Iggy and
Spike.
Right.
So a whole bunch of people in chat just called it out. Thanks, guys.
All right, Iggy and Spike. Thanks, chat. Which made them smarter.
Yeah,
I feel like it didn't work because they kept getting they're like super intelligent talking now.
Yeah.
And then later they're like getting captured and like fucking
around. Yeah,
did it work? They're not. So anyway, they're just that dumb, right? But he used it on her dad, changed him into fungus, and we will reveal who her dad is later.
Oh my God, totally forgot that.
Yeah, me and Lady Fat Bloods, our mouths were like,
yeah,
like what?
I don't even know why. Why? Like, why? Okay, we'll save it. But that was such a shock.
So action, adventure, shenanigans, boobies.
Yeah.
Right. These are all things that I like. But it was kind of like, and then it was like I was enjoying it, but not at the same time. It was weird.
Gotcha.
It was very strange in watching this movie. Again, going back to some of the effects, what did you think of the Goombas?
The stupidest design ever. Why do they have little heads? Why do they have fucking little heads, man? It's so stupid. Like, they look dumb. And, okay, look, here's the thing. If they wanted to make a dinosaur world, fine. Have them look like that. Not the whole de-evolving thing. And that is just overly complicated. Who cares if you get Dennis Hopper? Don't have Dennis Hopper. Have a dinosaur man. That would look way cooler. And then the little pinheads, like that. Okay, that's the one thing I'll give this a strike on the movie. That's a super stupid design. I don't know who the hell okayed that.
But it's okay. You know why? Because you can trust the fungus, right? Trust the fungus.
Just trust the fungus. True.
Yes, trust the fungus.
And yeah, the whole fungus thing was like, why can't it just be mushrooms? Why can't you have a place with mushrooms, like natural mushrooms? Why do they have to be connected to the princess? It's just weird. Right.
So they kind of semi-succeed a little bit when merging the dimensions, and for a brief moment, Koopa shows up. Monkey, turns Spicaldi, whatever his name is, into a monkey. Then we have a battle sequence, or he tries to shoot Mario. Mario trusses the fungus with a little mushroom, and then it grows up, deflects the ray. If you notice, though, for like one quick second, Mario's tall. Did you notice that?
No.
So when he deflects it back, and then the merging of the worlds starts to, go reverse.
Right.
It doesn't complete, so they start disintegrating again, going back to the dinosaur world. But if you watch really closely, because Mario touched a mushroom, get it? Right? So for 1 second, right, he stands up like this. Dennis Leary. I'm just kidding. Dennis Hopper gets up over here with his men, and for a quick second, Mario gets really big because he touched the mushroom, and then they disintegrate, and that's it. Now, how fun it would have been if, when they got back to the dinosaur world, Mario was still big.
Yeah.
Up on Koopa's goons, and Koopa is like running away.
Right.
But no, we don't want to do that. So I don't know if chat caught that.
I don't know. The people who made the movie even played the game. Like, they might have played the first level. Like, okay, we get it. It's a little Italian guy, and he jumps on turtles. Good, and then we'll be
surprised.
We
like the little cute Babam. We like that little cute Babam character in the game. Right. You got to throw it in the movie somewhere, right?
I'm sure that's what it was. I mean, I don't know how much input Nintendo had and the Japanese component of this. Did they have story meetings? Did they have to approve Bob Hoskins as Mario? It's the 90s was kind of a crazy time, because the 80s and 90s was such a weird time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Crazy shit was being made. So I don't know if it was Nintendo just said, go ahead, make it. And then they kind of took liberty or a license with all the little elements.
Yeah.
But I feel like they could have simplified this and not made it such a Ridley Scott type of world. It just had to be a natural world, like almost Pandora-like. Okay, you got mushrooms and maybe there's pipes. Like, oh, where do these pipes lead? Maybe it's an underground base, and there's a dinosaur bad guy. I mean, why not just make it like that? Why have like fucking Dennis Hopper be like a gangster and have like him human henchmen that are like evolved dinosaur people? I mean, it's just so complicated. That's what boggles the mind, that they put so much effort into this thing.
They did.
But in a way, it's good. I'm glad they put effort, because like, if they didn't give a shit, that would be a different movie,
Yeah, effort is more commendable than no effort. Even if the effort's misguided, it's still effort. Like, they tried, and we can respect that.
Absolutely. There's a question from Javier Castanera. That's one of my subscribers. Hey, Javier. He says, "What's better, Super Mario Bros. The movie or the show?" I don't remember the show that well, to be honest. I don't know if you do.
I do. The show probably. It's not like the show was amazing either, but the show had these little funny skit vignettes with Captain Lou Albano. All you wrestling fans out there played Mario, and they had fun shenanigans. They were like the bumpers of the beginning of the movie, and beginning of the show, and at the end of the episode, and all that. But at least you were in the world,
right?
At least there were adventures in the world, and you could recognize the characters. Toad looked like fucking Toad, unlike the Toad they had in this fucking movie, which was just some dude. You know what I'm saying? Did he have like a mushroom type?
Yeah, like a weird. Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah, that was weird. So, Javier, that's your answer. I guess I'll go with the show as well. I don't remember
Mario.
better.
That's the song, man. Do the Mario.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so action shenanigans. They rescued the other girls because Hoskins, his girl, got captured as well. There was several girls got kidnapped. And, several girls got kidnapped through Brooklyn, and they ended up finding them as well. So 45 badasses hanging out with us tonight. Thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out with us.
Thanks,
so one more time, I got to play it. Monkey. So action shenanigans. Finally, they're in something that kind of resembles the game. They finally have we had to wait to the very end for this, but they're finally in similar costumes, and they're in the magic boots, so they can jump. They can become Jumpman.
Yeah.
And they end up facing off against Koopa with the Super Scope 6 guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very familiar to me.
The Super Scope 6 guns, the modified Super Scope 6. Oh, the 90s. But it's all good. You know why? Because you can trust the fungus.
Fungus, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So I think we covered pretty much the meat and the gist of it. Was there anything else? Positives and negatives about the movie?
And no, I mean, honestly, for me, I like the cast. I think they did a good job sort of capturing a realistic flavor for that world. Samantha Mathis is super hot, and it's a shame she didn't have a bigger career because she's I think she was a really solid actress.
The last thing I seen her in was Broken Arrow.
Yes, that's right.
That was it.
That's right. Yeah. I saw her at a convention like 2 years ago, and I regret not going up to her and just saying, "Hey, I'm a big fan. I just wanted to shake your hand." Oh. I felt bad because there was nobody at her table, but I was in the middle of something. But I did come up and said hi. But yeah, she's cool. She's cool. So for me, Samantha Mathis, the cast overall, I really like. I like, but I also don't like the fact that they put so much effort into kind of building a world that almost doesn't make any sense. Like, how do they have cars if it's only like a little bit of a city and then the rest is land? Like, where do they make the car factory? Like, where do the cars run on? Like, there was a lot of stuff that didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But the biggest negative is that they just overcomplicated it.
Yes,
so much junk. Like, going back to the last episode we did with RoboCop, I felt that captured the world perfectly. They were able to build in realistic scenarios, realistic tech, realistic situations that felt like, okay, this is a genuine story. This is a genuine improvement on part one or the original. Here, I feel that even though this is the first one, I feel like they tried so hard to make a Blade Runner type movie, a Total Recall type movie, that they forgot that that's not really the game. That's not really the spirit of the game.
Right.
And they turned out something that for a lot of fans would be like, what? I don't understand what I'm watching here. It's like a different, completely different universe, except now Mario and Luigi are in this bizarre steampunk, dirty future town,
Yeah. But it's not just critics though. Like, the audience score is only 29% from the audience.
Sure. Yeah.
And a lot of people, back then that were my age, that were fans of the games, they didn't really like it too. I don't remember all my young friends that I hung out with. I don't remember any of them saying, Super Mario Brothers, yo, that was so good. It was almost like we were all embarrassed at the same time. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm still conflicted, but I know time's running out. I might be leaning towards something that might surprise you. But before I get that off my chest, one more reminder of the cringe. So we have the Mario sexually grinding Big Bertha cringe scene. And then we have the other cringe scene where they're in the elevator, they're hiding from the Goombas, and the fucking song is playing the elevator music, and Luigi is slowly rocking each one of them. This scene is so painfully cringe-worthy. Yeah. And I think because they're all, and then they all start singing. Yeah. What am I, Pee Wee Herman? Right? Like, they were just, it's so painful, man.
Yeah.
Painful. Are you enjoying that? Are you joining that chat? So anyway, so that was another one I'm hiding from my dad's fury. But now, put it this way. I don't regret watching it today. I don't regret revisiting it after all these years. Since 1993. I'm still conflicted with it. I still have a lot of issues with it. But I think overall, again, the two leads did great. Production value was good. They tried. There's a lot of hard work went into it. They were trying to make something that didn't exist.
Right.
It was misguided. They could have done it better. They overcomplicated things. I can't say this is a great movie. For me. This is not a great film for me. It is not. This is not a movie I can watch over and over. But this does have a huge fan base. Believe it or not, you're not alone, buddy. Like there's a big fan base. For this movie. This is a huge cult following, and I'm so happy. You can find enjoyment out of finding out of this movie. I'm very happy for the fans out there, and that's what movies are. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, as long as you're entertained,
right?
I'm close to giving my verdict. I already know what your verdict is. Go. All right, give your verdict. Is it really as bad as low as 24%? Yay or nay?
It is not. I really enjoyed the movie. Here's the thing. I like a lot of shit. Yeah, absolutely. Chuck Norris, thumbs up for me. I mean, I like a lot of shit. I watched The Room, because I genuinely enjoyed the movie. Not because I think it's a good drama, but I like shit movies. I like shot on video movies. I enjoy that kind of aesthetic. Yeah. The fact that while this movie is fun, they tried so hard. And the actors are so genuine that I can't necessarily write it off as a piece of junk. It's not a perfect movie. I'm not going to rewatch it every weekend, but I do enjoy it.
Discussing it again with you and chat here is helping the wheels turn in my head. But I just now remembered what Lady Fatblood said at the end of the movie.
Okay.
When it was over. I think this is going to help me make my decision right now. So she said, holy shit, I feel like I'm on drugs. Right? And after that, she said, I don't love this movie, but for some reason, because they went all in with their ideas, I have to respect it.
Yeah.
So, I kind of agree with her. Like, I don't love this movie. I don't think this is a great movie. However, they went all in with their idea.
Yeah.
They said, fuck it, we're going all in, right? This is what we're doing.
Right.
And I have to respect it. I agree with Lady Fatblood. So, in my opinion, 24% is too low. So, is Super Mario Brothers really as low? Is it really that bad? Is it really as low as 24%? I'm gonna say no.
All right.
I'm gonna say no. You guys are. I know a lot of people in chat right now are like stunned. But I'm going to say no, because that's kind of how I'm looking at it. It's how I'm approaching it. You know what I mean? Despite the cringe moments, despite me hiding from my dad moments, till to this day, which would have been brilliant. That would have been great for live if I called him up right now. Oh, God, son, you're talking about Super Mario Brothers? I'll never forget the day you took me to that movie. That would have been hilarious.
He wakes up in the middle of the night. He's about the movie to this day.
He's probably asleep. But yeah, not one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. I do not love the movie. I don't personally think it's an amazing, great experience.
Yeah.
However, there are things in there that I did enjoy. I did have fun with, despite the cringe. So 24%, I think that's a little bit ridiculous. Because think about this, chat. 60% is good. 60% of Rotten Tomatoes is certified fresh.
Right.
So 24 is like way low. However, let's see what I decide with Double Dragon, which we're about to get into right now. So,
somebody in the chat mentioned a proper remake or a proper version of Super Mario Brothers if they remade that.
Sure.
Let us know in the chat, guys, what you guys think. If there was a remake, who would you cast, and would you want it to stay close to the game, or would you want them to sort of branch out like this one did? I'm curious to hear everybody's thoughts. For me, I don't know. I don't even know. I think it's untouchable in terms of making a movie or even a series. I feel like I think Nintendo doesn't really care about that anymore.
Yeah, they'll probably start over from scratch. I don't think
Yeah,
they'll.
they won't go back to this. But I don't even think Nintendo wants to make movies anymore. I think PlayStation is really the only one leading the charge for video game movies. Nintendo.
Well, Sega right now.
What's that?
Sega right now with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
because Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Exactly.
I'm just chat right now. It's like, oh, we like it all. It's fine.
Yeah.
Here we go. So now's the time for you, chat. Before we get into Double Dragon, let us know. Movie Dojo Army. Let us know what you guys think. What percentage would you rate Mario Brothers? We can check, and we want to see what you guys think of the film. Andre Atkins gives it a 30%. Juan gives it a 50%. I know, Juan. It's time for me to refill. I know, buddy. I drink this like water, man. It's like nothing. But let's go ahead and talk about percentages real quick, since we're having the Movie Dojo Army chime in here. What percentage? Be honest. I know you have a nostalgic attachment to it.
Sure.
What would you give this percentage wise?
90%.
Wow.
No. I would say maybe around a 50, maybe 55. Maybe I'll go with 60 because I feel the actors really kind of did their best.
Yeah.
Even if they were drunk, it doesn't show.
I'll give it a 40.
40. Okay.
I'll give it a 40. There you go.
There you go.
All right, now, Double Dragon memories. Do you have any memories of the video game back in the day?
Yes, I remember playing it, and I really hated video games back in the day because I was not good at side scrolling. So I maybe got past level 2, and then I kept dying, and then I had to restart. And I never got good at games until like the PS2, when you could save and the game became 3D. Yeah, I hated those games. I had fun with them, but after a while, I just got tired of dying and having to restart at the beginning. So I don't have super fond memories of it, but I know I knew the property going into the movie. Right.
I have fond memories of it. I'll never forget. We went to a bowling alley one day, and I was like, "Dad, can I have a quarter?" And he goes, "All right, here you go." Boom. I go over there to the little arcade section, the bowling alley, and I saw Double Dragon, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" You got to remember, Final Fight, Streets of Rage, all that shit. That came way later. We're talking early days.
Yeah.
Early days beat 'em ups here, and I played Double Dragon, and it was insanely, ridiculously hard. I remember. I don't even think I got past the first level. No matter how many quarters I used, but I just remember it was so fucking cool, man. You're badass. They took your chick. They done fucked up. They done fucked it up. Took your woman. You're like, fuck that. And you start brawling, getting in fights with the gangs. And I'll never forget the sensation. This is how old I am, Chad. I'll never forget the sensation of, oh my God, we can pick up a baseball bat and use it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you pick up that bat, wow, crack people upside the head. Oh, we could pick up a whip. Oh shit. Oh, we could pick up a knife and throw it. Oh my God. That's how old I am right there. That was like, oh shit. But the Double Dragon games, I was a fan playing. I never was a master at it. But I played it a lot on Nintendo.
Yeah.
The Nintendo version, Double Dragon 2 was huge. I remember everybody on my block was playing that. Double Dragon 2. And then Sega Genesis came up with an arcade perfect version of Double Dragon of the first game, because Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Nintendo, yeah.
Just shooting jabs all the time at Nintendo. I'm having fun, chat. Anyway, I have fond memories of it. I love beat 'em ups even to this day. I recently, when it came out on PS3 several years ago, there was a game called Double Dragon Neon, and it was almost like a redo of it, and it was cell shaded graphics. The moves were badass. The martial arts, the music was great. I loved it. But let's talk about the movie. So I did not see this in theater, and here's the interesting thing about this movie. Guess what? This came out the very next year after Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, did it really? Okay.
Very next year after Super Mario Brothers. And the only reason I wanted to rent it, I don't know why I didn't see it in theater. It's strange, but you think I would have? I seen everything back then, right?
You probably weren't a movie fan or something.
Well, I love going to movies. This guy, hey, I went to go see Battlefield Earth in theater.
So did I.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was some comedy right there.
Yes, that is a horrible ass movie. I never want to watch that again.
Oh God, whatchamacallit? So I think we rented it from Blockbuster or something like that, and I sat down and watched it, and I was excited. I was excited because I was like, oh shit, they made a Double Dragon movie. I didn't even know about it. And my boy Mark Dacascos was in the movie, and I was a big Mark Dacascos fan even then, even as a young age. I enjoyed his movies, and I was so happy to watch it. And then I almost threw the tape out the window when I was done watching the movie. Yeah, I hated it. Hated it. Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my
what
God.
the fuck is this? Like, what is this? And many, many years later, revisiting it last night, actually, I rewatched it last night after all these years later. I still fucking hate it. But there's a little more context to it now. Things make a little bit more sense. So you have a movie that's loosely based off of the animated show.
Oh, okay. I forgot about the animated show. Wow.
Right. So you have a movie that's loosely based off of the animated show that was loosely based off the arcade game.
Right. Right. So
that explains why a lot of weird shit was happening in this movie. Now I don't really remember the video. I barely remember the cartoon, but I thought it was stupid. And I didn't really want to watch it. But a lot of the magical elements and stuff like that, the fantasy elements, came from the cartoon,
right?
Which they bring into this.
That's good to know, because I was like, where the hell are they getting this storyline? All I remember the game is guys punching each other on the street. I mean, I assume there's dragons involved, but I had no idea that. So it makes sense that it's based off of comic book lore,
right?
Or cartoon lore.
All right, what's up, Hops? Thanks for the donation. Much love. Where's Lady Phat? She's busy. She can't join us today. I'll tell her you said hi. Thanks again for the dono. Oh shit, Juan, the legend. Thanks again, bud, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. So let's see. So let's go ahead and get into Double Dragon. So how did you see it? So when you saw it, let me guess. You liked it. Let me guess. You're a huge fan.
Yeah,
and that's fine. Chat. Anybody in chat that likes the movie, it's fine.
I have a Double Dragon tattoo on my back of like Mark Dacascos and what's his face like right there. I got my boys. They got my back, So you're gonna mess with me? Check these out, guys. Don't fuck with me, bro. No, I saw it in theaters, and honestly, I don't have a clear memory. I do remember being okay with it, being okay, yeah, cool.
Like, it's all right.
Because honestly, if I knew about the connection to the cartoon, I don't remember that.
Right.
But I thought, okay, great. It's a video game about guys punching each other on the street, and then they made a movie where there's a magical amulet and dragon powers and shit like that. And, okay, fine. And I was okay with it. And rewatching it was kind of a different experience because I got to watch it from sort of, obviously a more grown-up film fan experience. It definitely changed my I think my appraisal of the movie.
And it's just another, yes, I get it, it's for kids, I understand, I get it, it's going to be loud, obnoxious, and annoying, but you can pad that, though. You can have the loud, obnoxious, annoying in parts,
right?
Not the entire movie. Did you get a little bit of a Super Mario Brothers vibe in this?
Absolutely.
I did.
That's what I was saying. These are like the perfect two movies to discuss because they felt like companion pieces, almost in the exact same world in a way.
Yeah, especially when we have that chase sequence when a Bobo is going after them.
Yeah,
and they're going down that street that looks like a cyberpunk street.
Yeah.
It's very, very similar. But this universe, instead of it just being straight up, the Warriors come out and play, son, beat 'em up action, which is what we wanted.
Right.
We get some fucking MacGuffin. We got the MacGuffin. The MacGuffin gets separated. Bad, their guardian, the female from Sidekicks and Rambo 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, she's
right. She's right. She's got the good MacGuffin, and T-1000 is looking for the other MacGuffin, right?
Right.
That's basically the movie. Put the two MacGuffins together, you become the ultimate MacGuffin, right?
Right.
But it did feel very similar, and it's very strange.
Well, you know what?
I'm happy I watched this first.
Yeah.
Before I watched Super Mario Brothers.
I do, yeah.
Fucking hell.
You know what's funny? Both of these movies have villains with bleached blonde hair.
Oh, shit. Isn't
that weird?
Is this the same director? Do I have to look this up?
It's not the same director, but it's like there's a lot of similarities. Villains, weird monsters, like henchmen. It's very strange.
And Double Dragon has the world. It's like, yeah, the cyberpunk, steampunk world of Super Mario Brothers didn't match the world we were expecting
it
to be, but at least you could tell there's production value. It was kind of visually pleasing to some, right?
Yeah.
This world, what the fuck? We're in a junkyard, we're in a warehouse. Like, what is happening? And then, like, this movie, when I'm watching this movie, the first thing that popped in my head was, it's been a long time since I've seen such a brightly colorful movie that looks ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
To be that colorful, but then look like shit at the same time. It looks like just like, what is this? It should be dark, gritty, violent. Like, that's what it should be. I mean, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into it.
Well,
so
they were the whole aesthetic of the end of the world, the post-apocalypse kind of thing, where like the cities are destroyed and kind of an Escape from New York kind of vibe. Which I don't know that it necessarily needed that. It could have just been a normal town and there's karate people there. It doesn't have to be a magical, like, destroyed, anti-utopia or something. But I mean, I the choice for the aesthetic of putting it in that kind of arena didn't really bother me.
Okay.
What you have here is more of an action movie than a kung fu movie, which is kind of what you thought it was going to be, like a full-on real kind of karate movie. And you don't really get any of that. I mean, you get kicks and punches and things here and there, but it feels mostly like a chase movie with, like, you're right, a MacGuffin, an empty MacGuffin that just kind of leads to dead ends and bad guy run-ins or whatever. And it feels very cliche, almost painfully formulaic for a 90s movie.
Yeah. But there out of all the scenes in the film, though, one scene really had, I would have to admit, the cinematography is like fantastic in one scene in the movie. I mean, the cinematography is like, I don't know what happened. Like, the rest of the movie looks like shit, but this scene here is like, it's pretty impressive.
That camera guy, actually, after this movie was released, is now Steven Spielberg's camera guy. I don't know why. Steven called him and goes, "Hey, I need you." All right. So this is off topic, but have you seen the movie Embrace of the Vampire?
With William Dafoe?
With Alyssa Milano.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Okay.
And that's Shadow of the Vampire.
No, I have not.
You need to go, if you like that cinematography.
Yeah.
Go watch Embrace of the Vampire.
Okay.
A whole lot more, my friend.
Okay. Well, I am a big fan of cinematography.
I know you love cinematography. I know you're a student of cinematography.
Yes, I'm a student. Right.
Watch it. If you want, wait for Lady Fabled to be asleep, whatever you need to do. Enjoy Embrace of the Vampire.
Yeah, I will have to do it. Is it on 4K? I'm just curious.
Not yet, but hopefully someday.
Let me know. Let me know. So again, we have our villain who has his minions. Now, I loved seeing Al Leong was one of the minions, and every time Al Leong shows up in the movie, I was just like, okay, this is fun. This is fun. I'm gonna have to reload too. I'll reload when we're done here. So it was fun seeing Al Leong, actually. But I have a theory. On the martial arts, like, not really being a lot of it. And I have a theory about that.
Okay.
My theory is the fucking dude from Party of Five doesn't know any fucking martial arts.
Yes.
Did you notice every fight scene he was in? He would do basic moves. Moves? No,
Yeah.
moves I could do. Okay. That's not impressive. Moves I can do. All right.
Right.
That's all he did the whole movie, right?
Yeah.
Every time there was a fight sequence, Mark DeCascos is like doing all this crazy spinning roundhouse kicks, doing this stuff, and then we cut to the other dude, the other dragon, the other double dragon. It's nothing but shenanigans fighting. That's all it is.
Absolutely.
Like you even in the tournament, like Mark DeCascos, spinning kicks, all these kicks, drop kick, all that. And when Party of Five gets tagged in, all of a sudden, noogie. Oh, noogie. Jump on the back of the guy's head, noogie.
Well, that is a traditional kung fu move, the noogie. I mean, that's
it's very powerful.
Shaw Brother movies, the noogies of Shaolin.
Right? The noogies of Shaolin. And then later, I was actually getting a little bit excited because Al Leong and Mark DeCascos was about to go at it. So I'm like, this is kind of a fun little dream match for martial arts fans. And they get in a staff fight, and DeCascos is showing off. He's showing off. Cutting to the other, you know what I'm gonna call him? I'm gonna call him Useless Dragon.
Okay.
Right? So we cut to Useless Dragon, right? And guess what he's doing? Oh, here comes the villain at me. Oh, I'm gonna turn on the gumball machine. Oh, let's knock over the gumballs. Oh,
gumball foo, man. You never heard of it? It's a thing.
The whole movie was this, and I'm like, that motherfucker doesn't know any martial arts, which begs the question: why they hire this guy?
Well, wasn't he like hot off of Party of Five? I mean, I assume that's
probably why.
And how shit was that? Did they put the Double Dragon game in it? Yeah. I feel like that was too cheeseball, man.
Yeah. And I'm just clicking it now because this is what the movie did. This is the movie's done to the game, to the prestige and honor of the original game. This is what this movie's done to it. But they were probably thinking, oh, it's an homage to the game. That's why we have it in there.
It's funny because there's one scene where they're in that Alyssa Milano's like almost ridiculously 90s like warehouse, and they pass by some video games, and in the background I could swear I saw a Double Dragon. I said, okay, that's kind of funny. In the background, I'm okay with it being in the background, but then the fact that they cut to it and it's like literally in the shot, that's too much, man. You just broke continuity so bad. I mean, that's like in a Star Wars movie, they cut to like all of a sudden they cut to it, they're like in Disneyland. Like I feel like that's like too much. You can't ever cross the streams when it comes to you're adapting something and you're referencing the thing you're adapting. That's almost like a time cop thing where you watch and the world explodes. That's just kind of how I feel about that.
Bob Odinsson's quote over here, his comment is like, Double Dragon feels like a dirt mall version of Big Trouble in Little China. Kaijusaurus says, my stop motion movie has better cinematography than that. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about that.
The movie have Alyssa Milano's ass?
Juan says we need to refill. We're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do that right now. A superhero universe says symbolism. Goji, what's up, man? Goji, thanks again for the dono. So did Super Mario Bros. Get the thumbs down? Believe it or not, Goji, it's barely survived for me. Barely survived, my friend.
He's getting a Mario Brothers tattoo.
If he just came to the show, I explained my reasons why it barely got there. It barely survived. Anyway, so back to Useless Dragon here. But yeah, that's what I figured. I figured this dude doesn't know any fucking martial arts. And they should have casted you, Master Chaos. You should have been the other dragon. I would have been all in for it.
I was I don't know, 14 at the time. I don't know if it would have worked out.
So
I would have been in.
Chad, I hope you're paying attention. I hope you're paying attention to the screen right now. But when you think of Double Dragon, you think about this, right? Right?
Exactly.
That shot right there sums up this fucking movie. There you go. Because when I think of Double Dragon, I think of horribly bootleg, Goro wannabe, mutated Obobo. Whatever, I think that was his name. So Obobo steroid-driven dude, henchman of T-1000, basically gets transformed. They transform him into that monstrosity of a thing. But I did, believe it or not, I actually took some bootleg notes over here.
Okay.
So the opening karate tournament was fucking madness. That was madness. Like, just, we got it. I'm like, what is happening? The movie just started, and I'm already like, what is going on? So all of a sudden, Useless Dragon is trying to be a hot shot, and he ends up losing the tournament for them. And then all that's happening at the same time of them fighting the other dudes. I may be wrong with the dialogue. Chaos, help me out here. Did the guy punch one of the rivals, punch Useless Dragon in the opening tournament? And he fell down. And then he stopped and looked up and marked the cast calls. Did he say dragon droppings?
I don't remember.
Because he knocks me down. Help me out. I could have sworn he said something stupid like that. Well, anyway, that was madness. So they're fighting, and then all of a sudden they're mad they lost. They're talking shit. Then it gets into a big brawl, and then for no reason for whatsoever, the entire crowd that's there storms the fight. For no reason, as if it's the end of the Karate Kid or something. Like, yay, he won the fight. I'm like, what is happening? We're cutting back and forth to that, and a small person on the side pumping air into the beam to keep it from keeping the ceiling from falling.
You know what's funny?
Double Dragon.
We've talked about so many movies that have gone through great lengths when it comes to world building. Here we have another movie where it establishes a California that has constant earthquakes. Everything is falling down. Cars run on trash. Like there's so much detail in this world that boggles the mind. Like, guys, you spend so much time worrying about the little itty bitty pieces of making this world fit.
Yeah.
That you forgot to maybe tell a satisfying story with a third act that was, I don't know, good. I think my main problem with the movie is that the ending is so shit, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, well, oh my God.
Man, they spent so much building this world.
Right.
Building every little bit of detail. Oh, the cars run on trash. There's gangs. There's a curfew. There's earthquakes. Buildings are being held up by jacks and stuff like that. I loved all that, but I felt like they should have spent more time on what is the story, who are these characters,
the meat.
How can we tell a satisfying, hero's journey, and that's what they fail at.
But luckily, some scenes had really good music, like this scene right here. The score of the film, the soundtrack in this scene right here was very well done.
It brought a tear to my eye. I mean, it was
very well done. Because the rest of the score soundtrack was the typical '90s,
sure,
CNC Music Factory style. But that scene right there, very good, very very well done.
Also said, this is gonna be one for the ages. This moment.
Yes.
Yeah, he did a good job.
It just worked perfectly. So let's talk about the main villain. It's T-1000, everyone. You remember T-1000? Double Dragon, everyone. Double Dragon. Are you enjoying this?
Double Dragon.
Did you react the same way with almost said Patrick Wilson? What you call what's his name? T-1000. What is it?
Robert Patrick.
Did you react the same way I did, where he was like really overacting, chewing the scenery, that it was cringeworthy, but by the middle and towards the end, I was like, okay, I think he realizes he's in shit.
Right.
I think he's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna ham it up. Did you get that vibe?
Absolutely. I mean, I think this is like what? I'm looking at the IMDb real quick. This is like 2 years after Terminator, and I assume he probably didn't get a lot of work because he was iconic, and he was getting another villain, and he got to fucking ham it up. So
and he was the lead villain too. It's probably why he took it. Yeah,
exactly. So I'm sure he bit into it, and he probably said, "How far can I go?" And they're like, "Okay, go as far as you think is natural for you. And he goes far. I mean, he definitely takes it to another level. He's almost like a perfect 90s villain, and like with that hairstyle and the beard. I mean, it is it's funny. Yeah, Chad, I also forgot Robert Patrick was in this movie. When he showed up, I'm like, holy shit, what? Okay.
Oh shit, we forgot about the guy that showed up for the guy who owed someone a favor. We forgot. Let's rewind a little bit really quick.
Oh yeah.
Super Mario Brothers, we forgot.
That's right.
So when everything goes back to yay, we won, yay, Koopa's dead and all that. We go back to the father of Daisy, and he reforms back to his human form, and out of nowhere, Lance Henriksen just is her dad.
What the hell, man?
What the fuck? he really must have owed somebody a favor. Did he have like one line?
One shot, one line. Very strange.
Easy payday. But yeah, I totally forgot to mention that to you guys. But yeah, Lance Henriksen, that's right, was in Super Mario Brothers, in case you didn't know that. But yeah, I got that vibe. Like at first and towards the middle, I'm like, dude, I want to kill myself. This is horrible. Right? With his acting. But then by the middle towards the end, I'm like, okay, I think he knows he's in shit. I think he's just like, fuck it, I'm going to have fun now.
Right.
I like the actress in Blade Trinity. Not Jessica Biel, but the main villain who was in the female villain who was in Blade.
I remember Jessica Biel, but I don't remember.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna look her up right now.
Yeah, I agree with Chad. I think Robert Patrick was so fun in this. I appreciated that he didn't rein it in, and he was just having fun. He knew it was a silly, fucking dragon movie based on a video game. Fuck it, I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna be goofy, and I loved it. I really appreciate it.
Like I said, from the middle towards the end, I accepted it. I was like, okay, he's just taking the piss. He's just goofing around now, so I'm okay with that.
Sure, man.
Parker Posey.
Parker Posey. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Watch how she acts in Blade Trinity.
Okay.
It's just so over the top. It's like actually, but it's like it's kind of fun because you could kind of tell she knows she's not in a great movie, so she's just having a good time. So, so they're trying to get away. They eventually get their hands on their guardian gets killed, and by this guy. He gets killed. She gets killed, and so.
Where did you find that? Jesus.
But yeah, so she gets killed. So now, eventually, I'm trying to remember how they, of course, putting it together, the MacGuffin together, the two dragon symbols. He becomes Transparent Man, or he becomes Flat Shadow Man.
Yeah, the shadow.
Only the shadow knows. Did you laugh when he left out of the body to escape, and his shadow touched the piano keys before he fucked off?
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? He's like,
This is the kind of movie that you kind of have to go with. If you question every little thing, you're gonna have trouble with the movie. But if you're like, okay, what? Fuck it. Okay, magic, dragons, shadows, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, one gives you the power to jump into bodies, and then you become a shadow. Yeah, okay, fine.
I did approach it that way, and I still wanted to kill. I still wanted to do this to the cassette. What I wanted to do to the VHS back in the day.
Wait, Robert Patrick is Vanilla Ice's father in the movie? What's it called? Cold as Ice? Whatever the shit is called?
Cool as Ice.
Cool as Ice.
Oh my god!
I watched it for obvious reasons because it's a Vanilla Ice movie.
Drop that zero and get with the hero. Yeah, I have the Riff Tracks version of that, which is hilarious. They destroy the movie. It's really funny.
I love those guys.
But despite all the bad fight choreography for everybody else except Mark Dacascos, at least in this scene, the choreography is really good.
I know they spent on it too.
Yeah, it's just the pure athleticism is shown here.
Absolutely. Yeah. Fantastic.
So, are we missing anything else before you destroy the ending in the finale? One of the worst. What is one of the worst? They finally fucking get their fucking again just like Super Mario Brothers, we're gonna get in our kind of similar colored outfits at the very end of the fucking movie before it ends. So they get in this shit. Oh, can Useless Dragon? Can you do a fight pose? Can you do a fight pose, Useless Dragon? Do you know what you're doing, Useless Dragon? Useless Dragon. So anyway.
Well, you know what? One scene I really did like was the boat chase, because I know those are really difficult to do. Shooting anything in the water is very difficult to do. So I did appreciate that they were able to somehow fit in a fucking boat chase with big explosions. Explosions are expensive. Explosions are hard to pull off.
Yeah.
The fact that they have big explosions and somehow there's a scene where like they run through a sign and explode and survive. What the hell? How does that happen? Beyond that, I really enjoyed that sequence, and that sort of impressed me because I thought, okay, this was a movie that didn't feel like a 90s bullshit, direct-to-video action movie. They have big stunts, big explosions, stuff that's difficult, that takes multiple days to pull off. I think that scene alone really raised the bar in my current appreciation of the movie, because I thought, damn, they're really putting effort into this movie, but it didn't feel like I feel like if fans of the game would come in, or the cartoon would come in expecting the last 5 minutes of this damn movie, instead of having it be the last fucking 5 minutes, that should be at least happening in the middle of the movie, and then have them, kick ass on the streets instead of have them run away all the time, and then only the end of the movie being what people consider the game, in any kind of way. But yeah, I'll say the boat chase for me, I thought was a highlight.
But like with all movies that sometimes I struggle with, sometimes the end finale can save it. Sometimes the end finale or the climax or the third act can be so badass and come out of nowhere that you're just like, dude, that was actually fucking cool. Wow, I can actually sit through everything else just to get to that amazing finale. But unfortunately, because Useless Dragon is involved,
yes,
this is one of the most just very, very dude, come on, dude. Like, dude, 1994 was 4 years ago. We had a fight on a fucking rooftop with 4 Ninja Turtles against Shredder, and it was fucking badass. You mean to tell me?
Yeah.
Some dudes with some turtle costumes on a roof, but still makes a convincing, more badass fight. Like, you mean to tell me you couldn't do that in this movie? Like, come on, man. Like, you got to at least give us the martial arts meat. You got to give us at least that. I'm probably more harsher on this movie because I love martial arts flicks, and when they fuck it up, I get more pissed.
Right.
You know what I mean? But go ahead.
But Ninja Turtles was made by Golden Harvest, so they were, they knew martial arts. They knew this is a vehicle for martial arts and things like that. Here, this is a Hollywood product. They're like, what the fuck is this called? Double Dragon? Oh, okay, great. Maybe there's 2 guys. Okay, yeah, there's 2 guys, and one of them's like looking for like a dragon thing. Awesome, let's do that.
Yeah.
And they need a bad guy, and then they have a fight at the end. Movie's over, guys. So it wasn't their agenda wasn't, let's fucking make a badass kung fu movie that's gonna put in infamy. Like, for example, the first Raid movie, they wanted to make just a video game tie-in that they would hope would make $1 million at that time, probably like $10 million. I don't know what they ended up making. Nowadays, they would want it to make $1 billion, but they didn't care about kung fu. They didn't care about any of that kind of stuff. They just wanted to pepper that in, like spice. Oh, put a couple kicks here and there, a couple punches here and there, but they didn't necessarily care to make a martial arts movie. They were making a video game product.
And in the words of Yoda, that's why you fail. If Yoda said it, I think I botched that. I think I botched that. Anyway, but yeah. So, but I know your favorite part of the movie is when you got really emotional.
Yes.
Is when.
Can you share it with the audience?
Is when it made you cry. It was when a Bobo, looks into the mirror and he sees himself. When a Bobo sees himself in the mirror and he starts crying, I'm telling you, that got to me, man. I was just like, yo.
You know how many actors can't cry in Hollywood today? Seriously, Winona Ryder in Stranger Things can't cry. Her son, she can't fucking cry. Bruce Willis can't cry. A lot of these big actors can't cry. Fucking a Bobo cries, bro.
Made it happen.
I mean, I was surprised. I'm like, damn, even if it's fake, I appreciate that they show tears, man. That's human emotion. Fucking big ass paid millions of dollars, can't cry. That motherfucking monster cries. A+.
Yeah. So don't forget about Alyssa Milano's character in the film, who was the leader of a good gang that does good things called, what was the Power Chord?
Yeah.
Whatever. Now, how easy a setup is this, right? She's there with her good gang Power Chord. Easily could have gotten a huge brawl fight at the end of the movie with, T-1000's Goombas.
Sure.
That would have been for a fun, exciting thing. But no. It's like they kind of bootlegged that. And she was in some scuffles here and there.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It just, yeah, the boat chase is nice. Yeah, the production value is nice. But I don't know, man. It's like watching Enter the Dragon and just keeping Enter the Dragon the exact same way with the beautiful cinematography and everything, but take out like 65% of the fights.
Sure.
It's just like you can only forgive something for so much. You know what I mean?
A couple people in the chat actually called out Ricky O. How amazing would that have been if the Double Dragon movie was like Ricky O? Holy shit! That would be a masterpiece. People would remember that for ages. This would be like the John Carpenter's The Thing of martial arts movies. That would be astounding if that was the case. Unfortunately, Ricky O, fuck, that should be on 4K. Oh my god!
I know.
I gotta get that.
Yeah. Yes. Lady Fablets listening to you right now. She's smiling. You have her smiling right now.
Nice.
She loves Ricky. Ricky.
Man. So good, dude.
You gotta watch after watching this movie. You gotta watch Ricky O to get the bad taste out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Double Dragon, man. It's one of those movies where it's okay. Like honestly, look, if it wasn't based on a video game, if it wasn't based on anything, if it was just like whatever, a direct-to-video movie,
I still wouldn't like it. Be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it would still be kind of whatever because the ending is so flat.
So get to the ending. Get to the finale.
Okay, so the ending is Robert Patrick's people attack the Neon gang that Alyssa Milano's hot ass runs.
Yeah.
And, they have like a.
Hold on. You just made Lady Pepplin spit up her drink.
Oh well, that's a compliment.
She's laughing her ass off over here. I don't know, Master Chaos. I might have to pick Milano over the girl from Super Mario Brothers. I don't know, bro.
It's a tough call. It's a tough call for me. It's a tough call.
You okay? You okay, babe? Are you okay? Oh, dude, she's in tears. She's laughing right now. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So anyway, Robert, T-1000's gang invades Alyssa Milano's hot ass gang, and then they fight each other, and then the dragons, in literally the last 5 minutes, touch medallions together, and then they get magical suits, which looked honestly, and I hate to use the term, super gay.
They looked fabulous.
They look fabulous, with the little sparkles and things. Like, what the? Come on, man. So they got their sparkle suits, and then they literally kick him one fucking time.
One.
And the movie's over. What the hell, man?
I think they thought him using the powers and splitting in half and two other dudes with masks on with sword fights.
Right.
I think they thought that was their finale fight.
Right.
And then but still, they're in their suits. They're fabulous suits now. Now it's time to go balls to the wall.
Sure.
They could have beat up a whole bunch of minions first, then come back to him and do something.
Right.
You can stunt double Robert Patrick. Film it right. You can stunt double him to do some shit. I mean, come on. This is like basic stuff.
Yeah, have them at least punch two other guys or something. Have them like use a whip or a stick or something that people remember from the game instead of just being them punching one dude and, hey, we did it. What are the Double Dragons? Fuck you guys. We spent like 90 minutes for you guys to get sparkle suits? What is this?
The sparkle suits, then they do one chin music. They do chin music, and that's it. The end. Yay. Yay, movie! Yay!
Yeah, I have no idea how this movie did box office wise, but I can imagine it was. I can imagine it was probably out of theaters within a month or maybe less.
Probably less. If Super Mario Brothers was only there for 2 weeks, it's probably
Yeah.
less. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's nuts, man. Shit, dude. such a shit movie, man. I mean, but at the same time, I can't say I 100% hated it. I had fun with it, but again, I like shit. So whatever, man. If I
but hey, come on, compare this.
I can
compare this to Miami Connection. Come on.
Oh well, Miami Connection is on a different level.
Come on, right? Hey, it's okay, man. Hey, to each his own. We can agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. I think we all agree what the best part of the movie was, but I don't need to show it. I showed it several times already during the stream. I don't need to show it again.
You can. It's fine.
What do you know about it? Wait a minute. How do you know about that?
Oh, she knows.
She didn't see the movie.
It's called I Know My Husband. If there's a good ass shot to be found, this fool will find it.
Wow.
That makes sense. Yeah, sure.
That's impressive. Wow. She didn't even see the movie. She knows her husband. Wow, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh my god. Wow.
Well, now you have to show it. You have to show it, man. I think the audience needs to be reminded what you mean when we talk about the supreme cinematography in this movie.
Yes. Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. That's going on the best of 2020 video. 2021. All right, so let's go ahead and give our verdict, and it's okay if we agree to disagree. So, Double Dragon, is it really that bad? As low as 13%, Master Chaos.
Oh man, 13% is really bad. I have a soft spot for crap, so okay. I'm gonna say it's not that bad. It's not 13% bad. So yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up for Master Chaos.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm about to say right now. It is that bad because I cannot. Could someone enjoy this movie? Sure. You can find enjoyment out of it. Yeah. I'm sure you can. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with liking the movie. However, for me, there's a slap in the face to the people who like the game. But then I still try to give the movie a chance on its own terms. And I was still cringe, annoyed. And just if you're going to disappoint me in all aspects, despite the cinematography, you better deliver on the fight scenes. And the fight scenes didn't even have to be amazing. The fight scenes didn't have to be the raid level. Let's be realistic. Sure. But if you would have gave me more fighting and got rid of fucking useless dragon with somebody else who knows how to fucking fight,
right?
Just imagine the potential of them doing double team moves on people instead of the fucking bullshit thing they were doing. Like no one used any fucking like real weapons besides the staff.
Right.
They used fucking gumballs. Like I get it. You want to make a movie for kids, but still on the same, even kids are not that dumb, right? So I think it fails. Besides enjoying a hammy, fun Robert Patrick.
Yeah.
I think for me, and I'm probably in the minority here, but it is really that bad. I see no reason to not agree with the rating and give it what? Oh, I'm gonna give it a 14% now. This is like it's pointless. So I might as well just leave it where it is, right?
Right.
So there you go, chat. Super Mario Brothers. Surprisingly, we both it barely made the cut for me. Barely made the cut. I think there was enough in there for people to enjoy it, at least above a 24%. At least above the 24%. Double Dragon can go fuck itself up its own ass. Are you going to get a refill, my friend? Because I'm going to get ready to get up and get a refill myself, and we can keep the conversation going with chat.
I've got all my goodies here. So
All right. So keep talking with chat. Oh, Fluffy Gamer in the house.
hey.
Hope you're doing well, buddy. Travel Thief says 13%. Forgettable. Cup of Malik says 25. Andre says leave it there. Sexy Sumo gave it a 14. Travel Chief says booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Oh, Asian movie enthusiast is on your side. What?
Hey, all right, man.
Look at that. Hey, it's all good.
It's not too bad.
We're all family. Juan gives it 15%.
Or play 90 minutes of the game, I would probably watch the movie again. If I had to choose between both, I would rather watch the movie than play the game.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're getting enjoyment and entertainment, my friend.
Absolutely.
But for me, I'm going to burn it if I owned it. All right, keep talking to chat. I'll be right back. Time to reload. Reload.
All right. Hey, chat. I'm here. Let's talk movies. Let me know what you guys think. Actually, here's a question. What did you guys think of the Karate Kid remake? Karate Kid remake. For me, they said, go, Karate Kid remake. I was like, no, don't ever remake Karate Kid. Then they said Jackie Chan was Mr. Miyagi. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, man. Jackie Chan? I'm on board. I actually like the remake. I'm curious what you guys think about Karate Kid. It's just one of those things. I actually was really impressed by it because Pat Morita didn't actually know martial arts. He was just cast because he was Asian. I mean, that's essentially what the case was. But Jackie Chan, we know Jackie Chan knows how to fight. So I was really impressed that they actually went with an actual martial artist and they got somebody like Jackie Chan of that caliber. And I think he did a good fucking job. That's one of his best roles. I know it sounds weird to say, but I think he did a good job with that. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a surprisingly really enjoyable film. And you would think it wouldn't be very good. But despite the fact it's Will Smith's kid or whatever, but man, Jackie was good in it though. Did you like the Karate Kid remake?
I refused to see it because I thought it looked fucking stupid. And I was like, this movie should be called The Kung Fu Kid, not The Karate Kid.
True.
I heard nothing but good things about it when it came out. So I have no reason to watch it. I trust you. I believe you. I heard Jackie Chan's great.
He's good, man.
I'm sure he's great. I'm sure I will probably be fine with the movie. I'll probably like it. I just have absolutely no desire to watch it.
Here's the funny thing.
Even though I know it's good, I still like. I'd rather watch Warrior on HBO Max.
Here's the thing about Karate Kid. Karate Kid.
I'm sure it's better than Double Dragon.
Oh, 100% better than fucking Double Dragon. Original Karate Kid is very much a 90s California Valley kung fu movie, like karate movie.
Cheers, chat.
But the fucking Jackie Chan one is a true kung fu movie. There's a lot of the mysticism. There's a lot of the beliefs. There's a lot of the practices, and the fucking fights are awesome. Now that is, to me, fight-wise, it tops Karate Kid, the original.
Well, it better.
Yeah,
that was mid '80s, early '80s. It better.
Yeah.
Bob Odinson says, "I think it should have had a different title. It had no tie to the original." What do you think of that?
True. Well, it was the studio. The studio, hey, we're remaking Karate Kid. We got to call it Karate Kid. If we call it, Black Kid in Asia, no one's gonna see it.
Retro Leo, he was a big fan of it. He's always trying to get me to watch it. I was like, dude, I believe you.
It's a good movie, man. It's actually really
Master Chaos, I believe you.
Okay.
You never know.
Watch it. Somebody make it watch it quick.
You never know if it's on TV for free, streaming somewhere. If it's for free, and I'm bored and I'm not doing anything.
It's the kind of performance that Jackie has never done before, and I'll be honest. I fucking love Pat Morita, but Jackie Chan makes me think, fuck, he tops Pat Morita in some scenes. I'm like, damn, because Jackie knows martial arts and he knows certain things, and you can tell when he's sharing wisdom. Like, this motherfucker knows. This motherfucker's been through some shit. You know, I don't know. I was really impressed with it. I was really impressed with it.
You're trying to twist my arm, buddy.
Hey, I was saying, man, if you want to watch a good movie, it is a really good movie.
I'm pretty sure that's rated high. There's no point in looking that up on Rotten Tomatoes.
Probably.
Actually, out of curiosity, let me look while you're talking to chat. Because if it's rated low, I might revisit it with you, or I might check it out with you.
Okay. Triangle from 2009. Is that the one with Judd Nelson, where he's a Bermuda Triangle guy? I made a movie with Judd Nelson once. He's a nice guy. He actually played the father to my daughter. My daughter was 3 months at the time, and she played a newborn baby in a side.
Wow.
Got to hang out with Judd Nelson. Super nice dude. I'm not sure if that's a triangle. But
Demand Hammer is Triangle the movie with Thor's brother. What's his name?
Oh, Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah. Let me know if that's the one. If that's the one, I did see that, and I thought it was pretty trippy. I only seen it once, though. It was like a pretty trippy, like horror thriller.
Too many triangle movies.
But I don't know if that's the one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's the one he's talking about. Yeah, it's rated high, dude.
Ah, okay. I had a feeling.
You never know, my friend. You never know. One day, I will check it out. Or I'll put it on the "Is it really that good" list. Huh? Maybe I'll put it on that.
That's the new one. Yeah, sorry. It'll be Karate Kid remake versus Citizen Kane.
Oh, damn! This tastes good, man. Because I got the Jack, but it's like the Tennessee like honey. Oh,
that's good. Yeah.
Oh.
That's good stuff, man.
You got me wanting to try what you're drinking there, bud. Hopefully we can drink fucking together one day, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I hope so. Once things are back to normal, we'll definitely have to do a vlog together for sure, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do a fucking what are we gonna have to fucking do? I'm gonna have to build the fucking Landmaster from Damnation Alley and cross over Damnation Alley in the war vehicle through the fucked up apocalyptic world just to get down to you.
The way things are going, who knows, man? I mean,
yeah, Goji, it's 66%. It's above. It's certified fresh. It's high.
Yeah, Jackie fights a little bit. It's mostly him training the kid, but the fights at the end are like legit. I mean, anything between little kids, it's
in that tournament, right? It's like a tournament, right?
Yeah. It feels authentically martial arts, whereas I feel like the original Karate Kid, rewatching it feels like definitely 90s California Kung Fu studio martial arts, which is fine for the time, but I experience a little more wushu fun.
Yeah. Warlord Rising says it's one of those horror thrillers that has an unknown cast and low budget, but does everything right. So he's talking about Triangle. So check it out, man.
Oh, okay.
Check it out. I seen it once. I was like, whoa, mind fuck.
I will add that.
I enjoyed it. But knowing you'll be tweaking the movie while you watch it. You were like, no, they should have did that. No, they should have did that better.
I mean, I do that all the time. It's so hard to disconnect when you've made a movie. Like, oh, I wish that line was better. Like, they could have delivered that better. I was like, oh, I wish that person actually showed emotion. Oh, I wish that shot was in focus. It's so hard to separate when you've made a movie. You can't watch a movie the same way again. It's really difficult.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's why I like shitty movies, because I feel like I can turn that part of my brain off. I just kind of enjoy bullshit. I don't
know. Well, like I said before, me and Leifab, we love shitty movies too. But within that shitty movie genre, there still has to be some kind of entertainment.
Right.
Like I said, with Double Dragon, if the fights were dope or if there was a lot of them, I'd probably give it a pass. I probably would have given it a pass.
Right.
Let's see. Warlord says, Phat Samurai, put down your guard and watch Karate Kid with Jackie Chan. Like everyone says it's good, so it's kind of like, it's like it probably would have been better if I gave it a shot, not knowing it was good. Right. I probably would have been like, whoa, that was actually pretty dope. But now that everybody in the entire world and Asgard says the movie's good, it's kind of like, well, now I kind of know it's good. So
Right.
I'm not basic. It was kind of like with Cobra Kai. Like when Cobra Kai season 1 and 2 came out, everybody in the world said it was good. So I knew it was going to be good. So I wasn't in a rush to watch it. I was like, okay, cool, it's good. I'll check it out when I get some free time. So that's kind of how I'm looking at Karate Kid. It's like, I know it's good. Like I said, if it's for free, if I find it streaming somewhere, I might check it out. But if I do, we should talk about it. I think that'd be fun. Have you seen Ip Man, Kung Fu Master, the most recent one?
No, I've seen the 4 Ip Man, like the real Ip Man movies,
Right.
that with
Donnie Yen.
with
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, with Lou Diamond Phillips. But I have Ip Man something. I forget the name of the actor, but he's like an older actor.
Anthony Wong.
Yeah.
I have that too.
I haven't seen the new one. Is it good?
So it's The Legend of Ip Man was the first movie. It was like the first spin-off movie after the Donnie Yen ones, like the first ones. Like I think after Ip Man 1 and 2, then The Legend of Ip Man came out, and it was kind of like it was played by another actor. I don't remember his name right now. I have to look him up. But he's actually good. Like he's legit, and he looks like a young Ip Man in real life. Like he looks like the younger version of that guy.
Oh wow!
But it's smaller, lower budgeted film. Our boy Terry Fan from Ricky O, he's in that movie, and they fight.
Okay.
But smaller budget. Sammo Hung and Yoon Biao are in there too. But I've always liked him. If you can't have Donnie Yen, then you go to that guy. He's probably the second best guy to represent Ip Man. So now he's back playing Ip Man in another movie.
Right. Not good.
I have issues, but if you are willing to do a live movie dojo episode with me,
okay,
I would love to do that film with you, since we're a fan of the Ip Man franchise.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
I would love to do that with you. So,
first of all, Fluffy Gamer, no, The Haunting of Whaley House is a good movie, and you're a jackass. Just wanted to throw that out there. So I forgot what I was going to tell you, dude. I don't know if you've heard of 88 Films out of the UK.
Oh yeah. I got a lot of their shit.
Dude, I just did a big old shopping haul on my channel of I bought like 8 of their Jackie Chan Blu-rays. Holy shit, I'm so excited. Half of that stuff I haven't seen. I mean, I got fucking Dragons Forever.
You haven't seen Dragons Forever?
I haven't.
Ooh,
a lot of that great stuff that I haven't seen. I bought like 8 movies. I don't even remember the names right now.
What did you have?
But they had. I mean, they had a lot. I mean, I don't know, not everything, but they had a lot of really great. Like everybody was praising the transfers and all that stuff. So it's gonna look nice and clean. You're gonna see every fucking punch. I bought 8 of them. So hopefully they'll be coming soon from the UK. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Oh man, I can't wait to talk to you about them when you check them out.
God, absolutely.
The whatchamacallit, do you have Wheels on Meals?
I don't. I've seen it years and years and years ago, but I don't own that.
That's either 88 Films or Eureka released that.
Eureka, yeah.
I have. So that's a must have, because it possibly has Jackie Chan's best fight scene his whole career.
Yeah.
And Wheels on Meals against Benny the Jet Urquidez.
Right.
Probably the best one-on-one fight in his. He's got a lot of them, but that's probably. But you're in for a treat, my friend, because they have a rematch in Dragons Forever.
Nice, yeah. That's the reason I grabbed it, because Benny the Jet was in it. I'm like, oh, nice. This is the Benny the Jet movie.
It's legit.
The other one, yeah.
Legit, dude. It's the good shit. So.
Oh man. And I also want to get the Lucky Stars, the trilogy that's putting out.
That's a good pack.
Yes.
That's a good pack.
That's a good pack, man. The song is so fun to watch. It's crazy.
Do you have the Young Master though?
That's another one I bought. That's another one I bought from 88.
You have it?
Well, I don't have it, but I ordered it. Yes.
So it's coming to you.
It's coming to me. Yes.
Bro, you do realize that's $888, right?
Oh. That's the one. Okay. Hold on.
$888. It's insane.
That's the pre-order one. Hold on a minute. Let me double check that.
All right.
That's the one that's in pre-order. It's not available yet until. Let me double check. I'll show you. I'll tell you all the ones I got. Okay, I got Dragon Lord, Dragons Forever, To Kill with Intrigue, Snake and Crane, Arts of Shaolin, Dragon Fist, New Fist of Fury, Shaolin Wooden Men, and Spiritual Kung Fu.
So you got a lot of the low way era Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
I have them too. They're fun, but the end fight at Dragon Lord's good too.
Okay, yeah, that's the one with the shuttlecocks. Is that the one that that he's got the that they're kicking the what is that sport with the shuttlecocks?
Yeah, that's in this.
Yeah,
that's in
like kicking that one.
But the end fight is like.
But Young Master is it's only $800 because it's not available for pre-order just yet, but it will be soon because it's apparently coming out. So stay tuned for that one.
Thanks for the don't know Goji. Karate Kid Part 2. We that would have been good for the series, but we've spoken so highly about Karate Kid Part 2 so many times on the channel now. Just watch any of our Goji, just watch any of our Karate Kid streaming. When we talk about the show, we always mention Karate Kid Part 2 and how much we like it. So but that's awesome you're getting all that stuff, dude. It's time to there's so many movies. So many old school classic movies that are just not getting its due.
Yeah.
You know, you can barely find them on DVD.
Absolutely. Yeah. Fucking Crippled Masters on 4K, Sexy Sumo. That would be amazing. I don't know that I'd want to watch that in 4K, though. I don't know that I want to see that on.
You would say that.
No, that would be kind of gross, to be honest.
But movies like Warriors 2 and Iron Fisted Monk and Duel to the Death, and there's so many that need the Blu-ray treatment. And what sucks is a lot of these movies are actually available in HD with good picture on Amazon Prime, but only English dubbed.
Oh wow, okay.
And that's kind of a bummer. It's like you should have both, or at least original language and subtitles. Because I'd buy it. I would buy it.
Right.
There's no Blu-ray to Duel to the Death. There's no Blu-ray to Warriors 2. But they're on Amazon Prime. You can watch them remastered, but they're only dubbed.
Interesting.
You know, so unless you don't care, then you're good to go. But you know.
Well, Fluffy, thank you so much, man. That really means a lot, pal. Let's talk about subtitling and dubbing and things like that. For me, if I'm watching an anime or I'm watching an action movie, I'd rather it's dubbed so that I can watch what's happening because the movie's visual, right? You want to see what's happening. I don't care if it's dubbed because if it's subtitled, then I've got to read it. And then, I just missed a kick because I had to read the fucking guy say, I will kick you now, you know? So I would rather have it dubbed and have that, have the work done for me so that I can watch the majesty of the action.
Right.
That's just, you know, and the same thing with anime too. Like anime is supposed to be watched. You're supposed to be experiencing the animation and not so much looking at little words on the screen. But either way, I mean, I'm not against.
Well, I don't mind it. I don't mind anime dubbed. That's fine. You know, I don't mind anime dubbed, but that's a good argument though. That's a good argument on your end. I think there's more people that think like you than me, but for me, I like it to be an authentic experience because if you watch the Raid movies dubbed, you're going to want to kill yourself.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have seen them dubbed.
It's just it takes out any type of serious scene where the actors are trying to act serious. It takes you completely out when they're just like, you bastard. You know, like your kung fu stinks. No, the old school dubbing, if that's the only way you can watch those movies back in the old days,
right?
Sometimes bad dubbing is fun.
Yeah,
sometimes bad dubbing is hilarious, and you can have fun with it, right?
Sure.
If I have the choice to watch in its original language, like those old school classic Shaw Brothers films, you know, there's a movie called Jackie Chan's movie, very underrated movie called Miracles.
Oh, I almost bought that one. Is it good?
Oh, dude, it's great. It's a good movie. There's not a lot of action in it, but the production value and the story and the acting is really well done. And Jackie Chan directed it, and it's surprising that nobody talks about it, but it's like one of his best movies. So it's very weird. It's very kind of like one of his best, but like nobody talks about it. Probably more so because it's more of drama than action.
Right.
But the action that's in there is good. Like some of the stunt work is good. But there's a dramatic scene in there because we watched the special features. And in that special features, that same dramatic scene we watched where Jackie Chan's yelling at the family members and stuff like that. They played the dub version and it's fucking horrible. It ruins that entire scene that you were like, oh, shit, it's going down right now. It completely ruins it. But like everyone's different, to each his own. Like people like it dubbed. As long as you're enjoying the movie, as long as you're watching the movie, that's all that matters at the end of the day. We want people to watch these classic movies. So as long as you're watching it, that's fine.
Right. Oh, and Tribal Chief, I've seen plenty of subtitled movies. I love subtitled movies. When it comes to like European fare and stuff where it's like I feel like the theme settles and you can enjoy the acting. But when it comes to visual stuff, I prefer to just enjoy the visuals.
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
That's a good argument. Mr. Canton and Lady Rose is the other title for Miracles.
For Miracles, yeah.
Miracles is but yeah, it's a heartwarming story, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of comedy in there, and the fights that are in there are good. Like you're gonna get classic Jackie Chan in his prime.
Right.
Fights and some stunts here and there, but it's mostly a drama. But it's very, very good.
Here's a question for everybody: if Jackie's in a movie, do you expect a fight scene? If he did a movie where, I mean, even the American stuff, he has like little fights here and there. If he did a movie where it's just a plain fucking like drama, like I don't know, Fences or something, like if he was a Washington character, like would you be like, hey, that's cool?
He can act.
With that?
I'm fine with that.
Because here's the thing, Jackie, you expect a certain thing from Jackie, you know?
Well, Jet Li tried his hand on it. Asian movie enthusiasts, if you're still here, let us know the name of that movie. I don't think he liked it, but there's a movie where Jet Li is with his son, and it's a drama. The whole entire movie's a drama, and no fighting at all. And
I think isn't he like? I think he might be retarded or something. Doesn't he have like a mental issue?
Maybe.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I skipped it because I felt he wasn't going to kick anybody.
Let's see. I think Master might like the video I am sending him right now. You're getting the video sent to you of Wet Movie.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
He must cut, but he must cut the last 20 seconds.
Okay, so those are the 20 seconds I'm going to use. Got it. Don't worry, pal. I won't embarrass you.
Jackie Chan and Fences.
But,
Oh,
I mean, I love a good Fellini movie. I love I love Criterion. That's like my jam. But when it comes to visual stuff, fights, and I mean, there's not a lot of talking during fights. But I'm not gonna like turn a movie down because it only has a subtitle track. But whatchamacallit, you watch it dubbed first just to watch and enjoy it, and then watch it again later subtitled. Sure, like wow, I had no idea that was his sister. You know.
The Foreigner is the one that I'm always recommending. That's one of the most underrated Jackie Chan movies in his whole career.
The Foreigner's pretty good. That's a good
underrated.
Movie.
Like nobody gave a shit when that movie came out.
Sure.
Nobody gives a shit about it now. And no one's going to give a shit about it in the future. That's why I always talk about it. It's always like that was very surprising. I was not expecting, and his acting's great in it. And he was actual threat. He was an actual threat.
Yeah.
You know, it's kick ass because, you know, let's be honest, a lot of later Jackie Chan films are not that good, you know, but
what did you think of,
he gets a good one and no one gives a shit.
Yeah. What about the Ultra series?
Ocean Heaven.
The police story movie, the one where, goddamn, it was like a
Lockdown.
Yes, that was like a Die Hard type thing where he was like locked in a club with some guys.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
I didn't like it because there was barely any action. and he had the one fight in the MMA cage was the best part of the movie, but everything else was like you're surrounded by annoying characters. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. But people know about that movie more than Foreigner, unfortunately. Ocean Heaven, that's the Jet Li drama. Asian movie enthusiast just pointed it out.
Okay, Ocean Heaven. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna look into it. I don't know that I'll watch it, but I'll definitely look into it. I'm gonna write that down.
Well, if he didn't like it, you shouldn't even bother. He's one of the authorities on every like Korea, Japan, Hong Kong. That's what he does. So he was just like, yeah.
Oh man,
you are well versed, my as well, my friend. We talk martial arts movies all the time.
Yeah, you know, I love it. How
did you not love it?
You know, especially like growing up and doing martial arts as a kid and having that background, stuff like Ninja Turtles and Double Dragons and shit like that. That was like the fuel. Like, fuck, I want to do that. I want to go out and kick people and train. And Karate Kid, all that fucking 90s fuel. That got me into the dojo. And, you know, for better or worse, I have that skill. And I luckily have not had to use it. You know, fingers crossed, knock on wood. But
that's why we're buddies. I don't piss you off, man. I don't want to get knocked out.
Yes. The Rush Hour movies. I like the Rush Hour movies. The first two, I think, are really fun movies.
Yeah. You beat me to the punch. That's exactly what I was going to say, because fuck the third movie.
Yeah, it was weird.
Seriously, fuck that movie. And I was pissed off. I was like, you're going to pay. They paid so much money. Like, they paid millions of dollars to use to have access to the Eiffel Tower to do that.
Yeah.
And they millions of dollars. And you mean to tell me your fight with the legendary Henry Sonata is going to be like short as fuck? Like, that's the dream match. Hello, Henry Sonata. Hello, McFly. Henry Sonata versus Jackie Chan on the Eiffel Tower, and you're going to make it all short and it's over? Like, really? Oh, I'm not a fan. I didn't even laugh. I didn't even laugh in Rush Hour 3. I was just like,
it was a mess. It was unfunny, and it was just really badly like rushed and put together like garbage. And honestly, yeah, the Eiffel Tower. I've been to the Eiffel Tower. That shit's fucking high. The whole movie should have been one long fight up the Eiffel Tower.
Dude.
Oh shit!
You just saved the movie right now.
That would have been amazing.
Imran,
man. Awesome.
Imran, I've seen Crime Story once, and it was so long ago I don't remember it that well. But I have the Blu-ray, so from 88 Films. I'm willing to rewatch that one, definitely. I think that was more drama than that was more cop drama than
cop drama. Yeah, from what I remember.
I don't remember not liking it though.
Wet movie. I don't believe you that your mom loves Ocean Heaven. Actually, maybe I do. Your mom does like to watch a lot of the stuff you get, so maybe she does. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell if you're lying or not.
He's got the coolest mom, man.
He does.
Mom's so nice.
He does indeed. Continue with the chat. I'm gonna hit the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Are you wearing pants?
I am wearing pants today.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Crazy Samurai. Oh my fucking god! I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be great. I'll be right back.
Lower your expectations.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah. Yeah. What's going on, chat? Movie Dojo Army hanging out in the dojo tonight, man. Thanks again for you guys coming out and chilling, hearing about us, talking about movies. That's right, ranting and raving. Some comedy moments there from Lady Fat Blood, which was unexpected earlier. Oh shit. What movie one says, no, she loves that movie, but cares less when it comes to the Kung Fu movies. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Have you seen Crazy Samurai Musashi, Carrie? All right, so Jackie Chan Crime Story is good. I don't remember not liking it. It's just we're talking years ago, so long ago when I seen it only seen it once. All right, brother, man, have a good one, bro. Make that money.
So you're saying the Musashi movie sucked?
No, I'm not saying it sucks. I'm just saying just be on the safe side, and I would lower your expectations.
Have you? So you watched it?
Uh
Oh man.
huh. I'm not saying I'll tell you this. I liked it.
Okay.
I did like it.
Okay.
But without spoiling it for you, I can at least tell you that the one take fight was fun. It was a fun watch. It was a fun experiment. This movie's a fun experiment.
Okay.
I don't think this needs to be done a lot. I think this one is one and done. You know, the whole entire movie is basically a one take fight.
Right.
There's no story. So I'm just letting you know there's absolutely no story.
Okay.
You might be okay with that. But you don't learn anything about him. You don't know anything about him. He just shows up and they just start fighting. So, like I said, I liked the attempt and the hard work that went into that one take fight because that's hard work.
Right.
Sakaguchi
is, yeah.
He's like really good. But
he's
great. I didn't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just preparing you just in case. Have low expectations.
Sure. No, I'm a big Musashi fan. I've got all his books. I'm reading his the novelization of his life. I've got the Book of Five Rings and all of his like philosophy books. I read all that shit. So I don't really need to know anything about his life. I just want to see him. I just want to see people who chop each other down. I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, then you'll probably really like the movie then. Believe it or not, it's not. I don't really remember it being that bloody.
Okay.
It's mostly just boom, you're dead, and the guy falls over, and that's about it. Sorry, I know I'm not selling the movie for you. I'm just being honest. I want to prepare you so when you watch it, you will, because if you go in with huge high expectations, man, you might be disappointed. So,
gotcha.
Thanks for the dono, Goji. Ninja Turtles from 1990 is 40%. Are you fucking kidding me?
35%.
40%.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading part 2. I see 35. Wow.
That's ridiculous.
I feel like those are like universally loved anyway. Like I feel those would be weird to touch.
The audience is probably the audience score is probably higher. And Goji's got another one. Thanks again, Goji. And Ninja Turtles 2 is 35. All right.
Wet movie, just to address your comment. I don't know where you heard that, because it's a lie. I'll show you. God damn it. Oh man. What the hell are we talking about? Oh yeah, Super Mario and Double Dragons. Oh my god. Are you excited for the new Mortal Kombat, whatever Warner Brothers is making?
Oops. Sorry. I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry about that, Ned. I'm excited. I'm only excited because who's playing Scorpion and who's playing Sub-Zero. That's it.
I don't know who is playing Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I don't know the cast.
I need to see an actual trailer for me to get super excited. But
gotcha.
Henry Sonata is Scorpion, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Joe Taslim is Sub-Zero.
Oh shit! Oh wow.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So
wow.
Sonata is such a badass that he can still fight and he can still move. My only concern is because of his age.
Right.
Is he going to be out of the mask at the beginning to do some scenes, and then the rest of the movie is just Scorpion hit with the stunt double?
I don't know.
He'll do the voice. He'll go, "Get down here! Come here!" I don't know.
Get over here!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Zatoichi series is fantastic. Actually, over on my channel, I'm doing the entire franchise, all 25 Zatoichi movies, little by little, because it's such a big, massive franchise. I've seen them all. I'm just rewatching them little by little. It's so much fun.
Are you going to do the Tokyo release one?
The one with
Tokyo Shock. Are you going to talk about that one too?
No. I'm only doing the original 25 with
Yeah, in the box set.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the name now. Fuck, I love this guy too. I gotta look it up now.
Shintaro Katsu?
Yeah, Shintaro. Yeah, Shintaro Katsu.
Yeah, he's in that one.
Only the so it's only the original 25 that I'm doing. I'm not gonna do the one with oh man, the guy who did the remake.
Beat
Yes.
Takeshi, right?
I'm not gonna do the Beat Takeshi movie, but I'm just gonna do the original 25.
Okay.
From Criterion, which is like crazy. They did 25 movies in 11 years. Insanity, man.
That's insane. And Shintaro Katsu also did a series, and there's like, I don't know, there's like 100 episodes or something. I'm like, dude, holy crap, man.
Yeah. Nuts, man. Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors, dude. He's so good.
Have you seen Hanzo the Razor movies?
Oh man, yeah. That is. Oh yeah.
You know exactly what I'm doing right now. Chat, if you haven't seen Hanzo the Razor, and this is not an arm, I'm symbolizing right now. This is something else. This is something else, and yeah, I'm trying to beat it up to get it stronger.
That's how you interrogate. Fucking nuts, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. You know, it'd be fun to do a show like the best. I mean, there's so many good fights that it'd be hard to do just like a show all about the best martial arts fights. That'd be hard. Blade of the Immortal, I have seen. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty fun.
That was fun.
That was a fun movie. What are you looking for? He doesn't know.
I'm trying to find my Zatoichi box set. It's somewhere.
Oh, gotcha. I have that in the other room. It's such a gorgeous box set. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Christopher Gupton, you talking about Ninja Turtles 3? 40%?
I think Turtles 3 is kind of like in that weird Double Dragon arena where it has that kind of feel like, it's all, whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Should Double Dragon be rebooted? I don't know. I feel like the brand is kind of dead. I don't think Hollywood would touch it. Like if you pitched it to Hollywood, they'd be like, whatever about it. I went into a Hollywood meeting and they said, you want to do a Twister movie based on the goddamn game of Twister. That didn't happen. So I don't know. I feel like Double Dragon, unless they make a new game and it becomes super popular, like a reboot game, maybe. But I don't think there's gonna be.
Double Dragon Neon was so good that it's hard. It's not available to buy anymore. So so if you still have that on your PS3 because it's a digital download only.
Oh,
you could sell that online for a lot of money. So I could sell my PS3 online if I wanted a lot of money, just for Double Dragon Neon because it's gone. You can't get it. You can't play it anymore.
Wow.
Whoever was mentioning Ninja Turtles 3, if you're talking about the one that came out in the 90s, it's at a 23%, not 40%. And if you're interested, chat, if you're unaware, tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. I know it's early. I know. But the reason why I have to do it early is because I'm doing it with somebody from the UK. So tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, we're talking about Ninja Turtles 3. Is it really that bad? And Howard the Duck.
Oh.
All right. So tomorrow. All right.
You know, I have a soft spot for both movies, to be honest. But yeah, I know you don't want to give your rating yet, but
yeah. Well, tune in afterwards. Tune in afterwards.
Check it out.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this.
What is that one?
This was This was the final Zatoichi film that's not in the Criterion box set with Shintaro Katsu.
Really?
This was released by Tokyo Shock.
Huh. Are you sure? Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not in the box set. This is a Tokyo Shock exclusive. This is called Zatoichi Darkness is his ally. This came out. This was his last official movie, but they don't have it in the.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Okay. No, I okay. Yeah, I own this on DVD. I've seen it. I saw a different cover of it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, his last one. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's like definitely when he's at the end of his run there. He's a little tired, but yeah. That will for sure. That will be included. That's crazy, man.
So you had the Beat Takashi one, and then there's another one that came out several years later called Ichi, which is based off it's a female person who's blind. You find out later she was actually taught by Zatoichi. She runs into the Zatoichi character, and he teaches her how to handle herself because she's blind like him. And then you're following her adventure.
Oh, wow.
It's not bad. It's called Ichi.
Ichi, okay. Yeah.
But then now there's another Zatoichi movie that came out several years after that. That I don't know anything about, and I haven't seen it. But there is another one that came out after Ichi with another guy playing the character. So
gotcha.
I don't know if it was any good. Go G, thanks again, brother. Star Wars: The Clone Wars is 18%. Are you talking about the movie?
I think he means the movie. I
don't remember that movie being good though. I mean, Goji probably liked it, and that's cool. But I don't remember. I just remember Ahsoka being annoying as fuck because that was the first time you got to meet her. Luckily, she's grown into the Ahsoka we know now, and now she's awesome. Right. But she was fucking annoying. And then we had, it was a Jabba the Hutt had, or there was a Hutt. There was a Hutt family, and then they had a little baby Hutt, was like Stinky the Hutt or some fucking shit. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? But the only good thing about the Clone Wars movie is that it's basically a prologue to the show.
Right.
That's all it is. And the show is actually pretty good.
That whole era, I'm not a fan of. I hate the prequel trilogy, and I don't think I'll ever like it. And I just never got into the show.
Do you like it? Do you like the prequel trilogy over the Disney trilogy?
Yes.
Yeah, at least you got that.
No. Dude, Last Jedi killed Star Wars. And I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but just going in thinking, Jesus, what? No. Luke Skywalker is not a puss, and this is not a Star Wars movie. Oh, no, it is not good. Not good. A new Lone Wolf and Cub would be badass if they made that happen, Briscoe. That would be fantastic. I'm a big fan. I love the manga. I've read every issue. I have it in my collection. I really love Lone Wolf and Cub. I'd be and then Criterion releasing it. Oh, what a boon to fans! Amazing. I would love to see that. I would love to see that remade, but not in America. Not in America.
Which one? Which one are we talking about?
Lone Wolf and Cub.
Oh my God! So, you think there would have been Lone Wolf and Cub mania?
Sure.
You think in the 80s or in the 90s somebody else would have made several movies? You'd think they would have made an anime. You think they would have. It's very strange how it just stopped.
The anime, it seems like so obvious to make that because there's so many good issues of the manga, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. It just got killed. But Lone Wolf and Cub, fuck. Good movie series. Good manga series. Hopefully it comes back.
Yeah, I got Sexy Sumo into those movies. I got him, so he got the Criterion, and then I twisted his arm to get the Zatoichi box set since it finally came back out. So he bought that, so he hasn't watched them yet. So yeah, I mean, it's just so cool. What movie says something?
I got it, man. I got it. Thank you. I just saw it. I'm gonna try and get Phat Samurai to do one too. So
yeah, man.
Don't worry, you won't be the only one embarrassed.
Well, I'm always a goofy goober, so I'm down for anything. So
awesome. I love it.
Sean, I guess the
Last Jedi. I don't blame the actors. I blame the producers, and I blame Ryan fucking Johnson for trying to think that he's smarter than everybody else, motherfucker. And he's the one who killed Star Wars. Absolutely, hands down.
Where were you, Master Chaos? We needed you to save us and write The Last Jedi. I'm sure your script would have been amazing.
I certainly would have followed the storyline that they set up in Force Awakens. I feel like how easy, what an easy layup. Oh, okay, she gets trained by Luke. They fucking fight the bad guys. How easy.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No, so stupid, man.
What's up, Alan? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, there's some breakdancing. What? What movie got some breakdancing? What?
I'm looking forward to that, sir. Thank you so much, Brendan. I appreciate that, pal. Yeah, Last Jedi literally gutted the franchise. And poor Rise of Skywalker could have been a decent movie.
You're right.
It was trying to play catch up. Like, holy shit, part 2 did nothing. We've got a part 2 and a part 3.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
And you got to please all of the fans at the same time. That's why it was messy, you know. But whatchamacallit, I guess back to Lone Wolf and Cub really quick. I guess the closest thing. Wait, hold on a second. Is that bad, Goji?
The original Star Wars?
Yeah, is that a bad thing?
That makes sense.
Yeah. You know, believe it or not, I love that movie. I have so much respect for that movie. I'm nostalgic for that movie, but it's not my favorite, to be honest.
The original? Okay.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. Empire.
You know, I'm one of those guys that I think Empire's okay, but it's not my favorite because it's so downbeat. And I think I appreciate the original because I love the hopeful, action-packed, kind of like rescue kind of movie that is. But I appreciate Empire for what it is. Oh, Last Jedi, 70%, 100% believe that because there was all those fucking woke assholes.
Oh, that's true.
Yes. But like, fuck, okay. I have no problem with women being in a position of power. That's amazing. Ripley's one of my favorite characters. Of course, Sarah Connor's amazing. Give me a good story. Give me a good plot.
Yeah.
Give me characters that I loved and shit on them for no reason. No reason.
Because
Luke Skywalker's not a fucking failure who sucks fucking manatee boobs. Fuck that. That's not Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker's the guy who goes, okay, Rey, you've passed your first test. I'm going to teach you. Let's set the balance back into the Force. Not this bullshit. He's a fucking guy who came there to die.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's not Luke Skywalker, dude. Even fucking Mark Hamill's like, it's Jake Skywalker. He's like, Skywalker. Man.
Alan says Empire Strikes Back is the best of all the movies. I agree, Alan.
It's best made. Honestly, I love the Ewoks, man. I have fun with the Ewoks.
There's a lot of fans of Return of the Jedi. There's a lot of fans out there. You know what's interesting? There's a lot of fans for The Last Jedi.
There are
I've come across a lot of fans that legitimately love The Last Jedi, and it's just like, I'm happy they're entertained and they like the movie, but it's just like, wow, I didn't know there were that many fans of The Last Jedi. Holy fuck.
Here's the question for Last Jedi fans. Were you a fan of the original trilogy? Or did you just start watching Star Wars when Force Awakens came out?
Right.
If you started watching when Force Awakens came out, I hate to say it doesn't count, but
it doesn't.
They're not Star Wars fans. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, it doesn't because it's got characters from the old movies.
Yeah.
So you can't like dismiss it, like.
Absolutely. You can't. Yeah. I mean, it's like, imagine if they made a Die Hard sequel and like McClane is well, I guess part 5 was bullshit, but like McClane was like a bullshit pussy who was scared of guns, and then like his daughter took over for him. Like, what the fuck is this? He had
a big fat gut. PhatSamuraiGuy, what if you watched A New Hope with the reimagined lightsaber fight in it? Oh, I would love it. Have you seen that? Somebody reimagined the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Dude, it's so good.
Oh, man.
So good, dude. Because it's like modern day, like it looks modern, but it looks like the old movie. They're still, it's them fighting, right? but they move around and fight in other areas before they come back. But it's crazy though, because it's not like, it's really good fight choreography that matches the time and matches the character's movements. It's not like Darth Vader spinning like this and doing this crazy wuxia.
Fucking Yoda, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. If I can find it, I'm gonna try to send it to me. Hey, who was that? Was that who said that? Was that Cuppy Malik? Cuppy Malik, send me in the chat comment so Master Chaos can know what the name of the video is.
Yeah,
so you can see it. It's so good, dude.
Lewis R. Shogun Assassin is a retitle of the Lone Wolf and Cub movie. So it's not an adaptation. It's basically just a retitle of the first movie.
It's the first two movies spliced up to make one movie.
That's right.
Yeah, and don't watch that. Just watch the originals. Back to the Lone Wolf and Cub thing, though. Somebody mentioned the Mandalorian. That's the closest thing to a modern day Lone Wolf and Cub in a way.
Yeah.
But, before that, I was going to recommend for it was definitely inspired by Lone Wolf and Cub. The director said so, and the creator of the graphic novel said so as well. A modern day version of Lone Wolf and Cub is Road to Perdition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen the movie. The movie.
Yeah, that's probably the closest we'll get to like a modern day version of Lone Wolf.
Yeah,
but that movie, believe it or not, is actually based off a comic book. It's based off a graphic novel.
Yeah.
And that graphic novel loved Lone Wolf and Cub. So
right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Road to Perdition. That was the first. Holy shit! Tom Hanks is making like action movies now. What the hell?
That was a movie that was just so beautiful looking, and it was such a good movie.
Yeah,
and nobody cared.
No,
nobody gave a fuck with that movie. It's sad.
Sam Mendes, man.
There you go, Master Chaos. Last Jedi's 90%.
90%, man.
Oh my god! Come on.
Hold on. What's the audience score though? That's the audience score has got to be like 20%, maybe more. I'm too drunk to type, so if somebody can look it up,
I'll look.
Let me know. I don't know. I'm on some different site. I'm looking at boobies. What's happening here? Last Jedi anal? What's happening? No.
This is more accurate. Here you go. 90%, 42% audience. There you go. Thank you.
42% feels like a lot for that movie, but
it's not certified fresh, at least for the audience, I guess.
Dude, when did you see it? Because I saw it at a midnight screening. I was like, oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I think Force Awakens was such a good tee up to what could be a really satisfying sequel. Even though it felt like a remake, this could be really satisfying. I saw it. I walked out. And when the movie ended, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they killed Luke. I guess it was okay. 5 minutes after leaving the theater, I'm like, that fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. It fucking dawned on me, like, oh my god, that fucking sucks so bad. I couldn't believe how bad it was. It was so bad.
You could tell.
And honestly, any critic who liked it was there because they wanted to get they wanted to get the Disney blowjob of like, oh, free screenings and whatever, free T-shirts and whatever, Mickey Mouse plush. Like, there's no, I can't believe any critic who liked Star Wars was like, fuck yeah, this is the perfect Star Wars movie. Fuck you. No way. No way.
It was weird with us. It like The Last Jedi, you know what? I don't think we reviewed it. I think if you watch our first impressions, we got home after watching it and we did a quick video, just kind of first impressions video.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell we were confused. You can tell we were it was like marinating still.
Yeah.
And we were kind of like, we think we like it. You know, we recommended it for people to check out to make their own decision. And we hated the Rose character. We hated Rose. And we hated what they did with Finn. Finn actually could have had an actual character arc and they fucked it up.
Yeah.
We mentioned all that, but we were still kind of like, it was one of those, okay, this is where we're at. We're interested to see what happens in the next one.
Right.
That's kind of where we're at. And I think later for fun, we did like audio commentary to the movie. So for comedic purposes, chat, if you want to watch it, I know nobody wants to watch The Last Jedi, but if you want to watch The Last Jedi and hear us commentate to it, we did do a video on it. You can find it on the channel. We did commentate to it. But I would love to go back and re-rate Rise of Skywalker. I think it was one of those. I probably gave it too high of a rating. I would love to go back and lower it if I can. So, but sometimes it's good to review a movie right after you got done seeing it because it's fresh. But then sometimes it's not a good idea to do.
Right.
Sometimes things take a day or so to marinate and fully go. You know what? This is what we really. You know what I mean? So, and it's not like we rated Rise of Skywalker high. We didn't like love the movie, but it didn't really sink in till like it was too late. We already uploaded our review, so it was done. It's like it's too late. So you can't take it back now.
Well, it's different. I mean, I didn't have my channel at the time, but I definitely would have put a video up immediately right after, so I can understand the movie's out. You want to get those fucking views, so you got to get the views out. You got to get the review out. But at the time, I think I probably would have put a video out like that night off, and then maybe like 12 hours later, review. Sort of like letting it sink in. But it's one of those movies that I've only seen it once, but I know it perfectly because it's so fucking awful that I remember every egregious moment that I could never watch it again, and it's forever taints the franchise because it makes one of the main characters a punk bitch, and it takes the story in such a weird direction that no one cares about. And Rose was a completely useless character. Finn got shit on. Even the actors, like, they fucking shit on my character. Like, they ruined it.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a big surprise that people don't like it. I'm shocked that anybody does like it. And I'm 100% going to go on the record that anybody who does like Last Jedi was never a big fan of the original. I can't imagine anybody who liked the original trilogy, who liked the Skywalker story, enjoys the sequel trilogy. I'd be very shocked if that was the case.
I think even if people did like it, I'm pretty sure by now some of them probably changed their minds.
Sure.
It's almost like it's kind of like wishful thinking viewing.
Yeah.
You really liked it. You like the concept of a broken hero. Let's see what happens, And then once you see the result, it's just like it doesn't get you to the. Some people got people right away. Us, it took a while because we had that wishful thinking because we really supported Episode 7 because of the potential.
Right.
The potential for a really good trilogy happened in Episode 7, even though it was a retread of the first movie. It's very similar beats, but you want to get the audience back in the seats, right? But it had the potential. There was so much potential. Episode 7 giving us something really good.
Absolutely.
And, so Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker, which one's worse for you?
Oh, Last Jedi, absolutely. Nothing could be as bad as Last Jedi because that's sort of where the train derailed. Rise of Skywalker was a mess, but honestly, I can't fault that movie because Last Jedi set it on that course.
Yeah,
it could never.
It was too late.
Well, whatever. What the mess?
It was too late to try to salvage. They tried.
Yeah, at the end of Last Jedi, everything was fucked. How are you going to fix that? They killed the bad guy. You can't kill Snoke. Snoke is the main bad guy of the new fucking trilogy, guys.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, what do we do now? I guess we make a new bad guy. I don't blame that movie.
We get pickled Snokes. We get pickled Snokes.
Exactly.
Asian movie enthusiast says, once I knew the Emperor was coming back, I knew it was going to be garbage.
Yeah. What else could they do, man? They're like struggling to figure out a way to make it cohesive. Ryan Johnson undid everything, and that's awful.
Yeah. I know. We it's sad.
It's a shame.
When we did our live Phat pickups, I think it was last Saturday. We did the live Phat pickups video. I bought them because to complete the collection, but I don't feel good about it. but I have Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker and Steelbook 4K. And I just because I already have, I might as well complete the collection. But Force Awakens I didn't have on 4K Steelbook, so I'm like, I'm not having Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker on 4K, but not Episode 7.
Right.
That'd be horrible. And even holding it up, even having a 4K Steelbook, even Episode 7, I felt dirty. I felt dirty showing that off to chat. Like I was just like so like They go shower. That's so bad too, because that's like the best one out of the three. But I was still felt just
That's what sucks, man. Part 7 is really good, but retroactively, because Last Jedi sucks and Rise of Skywalker tries to make up for the mess, it makes Part 7 shitty because you know she's gonna pay off in any kind of satisfying way, man.
Yeah,
it sucks, man.
Hey, Eric, are you gonna review Ip Man, Master of Kung Fu on your channel? Because I'm talking to Master Chaos about doing a live spoiler review, Movie Dojo style on the channel. So let me know if you want to join us.
Yeah,
that'd be fun. When are you free next week? Or we could talk after we get off the chat.
But yeah, you know what's another movie?
I'd rather watch Super Mario Brothers at this point. That's right. I said it. I'd rather watch Super Mario Brothers than the Disney trilogy. Yeah, I said it. I just said that right now.
Yeah, well, that's a good movie compared to not a good movie. So yeah, that makes sense to me. You know what movie reminded me that just
Double Dragon's pushing it though. Double Dragon's pushing it.
Double Dragon is pushing it.
The whole movie was just ass.
It was. Well, it wasn't.
No. If the whole movie had that cinematography that we like.
Yes, yeah.
I would buy it. Oh shit! Eric said he's down.
Oh, nice, awesome, man.
All right. We'll collab later, buddy, and pick a day.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Master Chaos.
Question. 2020, there was a movie released that I consider just as bad as Last Jedi, and I'm curious what the chat thinks, and I'm curious what you think. I don't know if you watched it.
Do it. Do it.
Bill and Ted Face the Music is so fucking bad and so fucking full of shit that it Last Jedi's that franchise. What do you think? Did you watch it? You've seen it, right?
We reviewed it. I'm trying to remember what we gave the movie. We weren't that high on it though. I think we gave it like average or below average. I think that's what we gave it.
Gotcha.
But everybody else, even when I went back to work, people that read my reviews the next day or watched the video, they were like, "Dude, Bill and Ted Face the Music's great. It was fun." I was like, "I'm glad you enjoyed yourself," but it was disappointing to us. We were disappointed. We weren't that high on it.
It was so bad. Number one, it guts the entire franchise. That Last Jedi's the motherfucking franchise. I mean,
you know what? I don't even consider it. I'm just gonna like I do Indiana Jones 4. It didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, if Bill and Ted's 3 exists, then part 1 and 2 were pointless.
Yeah,
they essentially overwrite part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Which no, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
Stupid. So I won't go into details, but I felt there was such a shit on the franchise and on the characters and on the plot that I was shocked that it was made by the same people who made part 1 and part 2.
Waste of Samurai Weaving.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh God. She's
anybody can play that character. Generic blonde daughter.
Yeah. Well, she was trying to do the surfer girl thing, but oh no. Awful. That was not a good.
Wow. If we didn't review it already, this would have been perfect for Is It Really That Good? What? Damn. I wish we didn't review it now. Dude, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm scared but ready.
82%, bro.
Oh, wow.
Dude, wow. And even the audience liked it. Even the audience, 70%.
I'm shocked, man. I'm shocked, dude. I am shocked. I mean, anybody who follows the storyline of the fucking two movies would realize Part 3 makes no sense. Part 3 cannot make any sense compared to Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah.
God. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Anybody in chat, if you guys watched Part 3, let me know what you think. If you liked it, great.
There's fans. There's fans, apparently.
Indiana Jones 4, when it came out, I liked it. Kev John, I was okay with it. But subsequent viewings, I'm like, nah, this is not great. this is not great. But it was okay the first time. But again, I kind of felt like I wanted to like it. Kind of like Scream 3, where I kind of felt like I wanted to like it.
I stopped at Scream 2. That's as far as I got.
Oh, man. Scream 4 is really good.
Okay.
Scream 4, if you like the franchise, honestly, you can skip 3. Go 1, 2, and 4. It's a perfect bunch of movies. I highly recommend 4.
They got 5 coming now, right?
Yep. They got, which I'm scared about. I hope they don't do a Bill and Ted's kind of bullshit where they rewrite everything. Because they're calling it, right? You know what they're calling it? They're calling it Scream.
Can we stop doing this, please?
Oh God, so bad.
Can we stop doing this? It was bad enough when Halloween did it. Just stop.
Yes.
Stop doing this.
Stupid, man. It's a sequel, man.
It's just not. You don't even have to put a number. Just say Scream something.
Yeah, Scream again, or Scream
something.
Whatever, man. Don't
doing this.
Scream. We have a Scream, you fuckers.
I'd rather watch Neil Breen than Last Jedi.
Oh, Neil Breen. I love Neil.
Yeah. Sure.
Neil Breen. I would watch Neil Breen movies all fucking day over Last Jedi. Absolutely, man. You know what? I once reached out to him because I wanted to make a documentary about him making his movies, and he turned me down. But I was like, I really want to see how this guy makes a movie. But he was like, nah. 5 Cream? I'd be okay with fucking 5 Cream.
Something.
Movie enthusiasts, if they call it 5 Cream, fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. Lean into it, man. But Jesus. Scream. Assholes. Oh, man.
I guess Ghostbusters did it too. Imran pointed out Ghostbusters was just Ghostbusters. That did it too.
But that was a remake. That's okay. This is a continuation. This is officially part 5 because it's got.
Oh, I see.
Nev Campbell and David Arquette and Courtney coming back. So it's officially part 5. They're just fucking around and calling it Scream again. Stupid. Yeah, screaming my head off. I love it. That would be great.
We should review it together, either on my channel or your channel. I'll catch up with the others, and then when 5 comes out.
Oh my God, I'm definitely going to be doing some Scream 5 videos. I'm going to be reviewing.
There you go.
And I think that'd be a lot of fun. Well, one thing I want to do is, and I told you about this, I want to have a live show on my channel, hopefully starting next Friday. Which every Friday we're going to be talking Hollywood movie news. And yeah, Scream 5 will be on that for sure, man. So anybody, by the way, if you guys haven't subscribed, check out Mastercast TV. I would appreciate a sub. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs by Valentine's Day.
Yes.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
You have blew up fast, bro. Like you are like really fast.
Well,
That's awesome, man.
I'm so grateful to everybody who enjoys the daily content here. I'm so grateful to everybody. That really means the world to me, and to you, pal, for helping me get the word out. The good word about me. Yes. Well,
you're the legend. You're awesome. I'm just here for the ride. Nobody cares about me.
It's funny. Somebody said scream harder. This is 100% the truth. My manager is not my manager anymore. Before Scream 5 was a thing, I said, listen, I have a great idea for a new Scream trilogy. It was going to be an offshoot. It was going to be set in our world where Scream was a movie. And fans of the movie Scream were being targeted by Ghostface. And the movie would open with Nev Campbell at a convention playing Nev Campbell. And she got killed. And it wasn't Sydney got killed, it was Nev Campbell got killed. And I was like, how fucking meta would that be? The whole franchise, Nev Campbell gets killed.
That'd be crazy.
Part 1 was going to be called Scream Again. Part 2 was going to be called Scream Harder. Part 3 was Scream Forever. And
Right.
unfortunately, it's not going to happen. But I was excited that would have been my dream project to make a spin-off Scream trilogy.
Dude, that would be dope, man. See,
That'd be.
you just need to write every movie ever.
It'd be a lot of work. I'm up for it.
Whatchamacallit? What about the Scream TV show? Was that any good?
No, it was okay. I never watched the 3rd season.
Okay.
And I thought the first season had promise, but it was a lot of that kind of like MTV teenage OC drama crap, which not a big fan of, to be honest. But
what's a show called Slasher? I wonder if that's any good.
I've heard good things about it. I know they have like multiple seasons, but I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
Okay.
But
good times. Fun.
Scream creaming the next generation. Why not? Why not, man?
A superhero universe says putting a subtitle under a main title is too much trouble, apparently.
Apparently, man. Apparently. I don't know. I maybe that's kind of the joke because a lot of movies are doing that nowadays. But if you go beyond part 5, you can't now call it part 6 because then it's like weird continuity. I mean, fuck, Jason got it right. Jason, part 5, part 6, part 7. We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween is such a mess because of that, because everything is all over. There's like 30 different timelines. Like the Puppet Master franchise. Fuck that movie. Those movies are all over the place.
I know. Thanks again for the dono, Goji. He says, I'd rather watch Godzilla's Revenge than Godzilla 98 rather than The Last Jedi. Yeah. Sure. I agree with that.
Yeah. Matthew Broderick versus Last Jedi. Sure. Yeah.
Norzoth says Slasher season 1 and 3 are good. I would recommend them. Season 2 was very convoluted and badly done.
Good to know.
At least season 3 kind of picked it up. Well, that's cool. That's good to know, Norzoth.
That's interesting.
Cool. All right.
Is it like a different storyline, by the way, Norzoth? I don't know if you have time to chime in. Is it continuing, or is it like American Horror Story where shit's spin-offs?
That's a good question, too.
I'm curious about that.
Yeah. I would love to do some more audio commentaries, Alan. Maybe in the future I'll definitely do that. That'd be fun. DMH reviews. Yeah, brother, you're late. We're about to wrap it up, my friend. But you have the technology to rewind and start the video from the beginning. So, all right, guys. I really don't want to end it right now, but I have to. But I love you guys. I love the movie Dojo Army Stun. That's right. Drunken Boxing, Dragon. That's right. Tiger, Eagle, Crane. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's right. That's right. The movie Dojo Army growing strong, as well as the Master Chaos Army as well is growing. Thank you guys and for hanging out with us tonight. Is it really that bad? Don't forget tomorrow early in the morning. I know it's early, but if you want to hang, 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. Is it really that bad? Howard the Duck and Ninja Turtles 3. Come stop by for a little while if you can. Wet Movie 1. Have a good night, my brother. The Last Jedi does suck. We will live. We will leave you guys with that.
Absolutely.
Kids, the movie.
Just a heads up, if you guys want to find out all about Crazy Army Hammer's perverted cannibalism, head on over to Master Chaos TV. I just released a video. You're not going to believe half the shit that dude says.
Yeah, check that video out, guys. I'm going to watch it right after we're done here, to be honest.
Blow your mind, dude. That guy's nuts.
Thanks again, chat, for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks again for liking, sharing, and subscribing tonight. And I will leave this last clip for you because for all you fans of really good cinematography.
Cinematography, yeah.
One more time. That's right. All you cinematography fans. There you go.
In there.
You are welcome. We'll see you badasses next time.